Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, before I bring on the panel, or the panel gets here, should we say, and we discuss it, make sure you smash the likes up, make sure you hit the sub button up, make sure you turn those post notifications on so you don't miss an upload or a live stream. I am going to be joined by a few panelists, hopefully at least four, or at least three, should I say, so we have at least four people. But yeah, panelists are just, I'll send them the link, they'll be on there anytime soon. But big up CB for the raid, as I say. Big up to you, bro. We're gonna be doing another top 10. I haven't done a top 10. I think the last top 10 I did was top 10 Premier League players of all time. And I can't remember when that was. I think that was in the international break when there was like just no football. Do you know what I'm saying? So I haven't done a top 10 in so long. Do you know what I'm saying? They're about to see the shittest takes. Listen, I mean, I personally think I've done a decent list. I think I've done a decent list. I think I've got a decent-ish list. Yeah, I'm saying there is some howlers in there from other people, my opinion, but we're going to get on to that. It's going to be a good debate. Do you know what I'm saying? So make sure you smash these likes up. There's 64 of you inside, so get these likes up to 20 likes at least, people. Big up CB for the raid, bro. Serge Gnabry better be number one. Man like touch. Big up Hyper. Chelsea lost to 10 men. Yeah, I saw that, bro. I was winding up my Chelsea pal because he kept trying to wind us up because we lost to Wrexham, bro. In all honesty, I don't care about preseason, bro. I think preseason is the most irrelevant thing. Not a relevant thing because it gets your fitness up and stuff like that. But it's like, bruv, you know what I'm saying? Preseason's preseason. I don't even watch my preseason games. I know we're playing Atletico in like an hour. And then we've got PSG again in like next week or something like that. But yeah, in general, I really couldn't care less about preseason, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just there to get the players' fitness up, saying, innit? But yeah, man. These panelists are running late, bruv. We lost to Wrexham a minute, but it doesn't matter. Like you lost to Spurs. That's your rivals, mate. You should take that seriously. You lost to Spurs. Hold on, I've got a voice note. 1 second, bro. 1 second, lads. Yeah, apologies, bro. Yeah, I'm saying these. If these, there we go. We got Ahmed on. Right. Ahmed's number one. We got on. We're gonna get into the list, Joe. Yo, Ahmed, what are you saying,
bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Waiting for the rest of them to jump on. Obviously, Kunle and Jay are running 5 minutes late. But yeah, we're gonna get into this soon. But what are you saying, bro?
Listen, I'm blessed, mate. I'm blessed. Make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, man, big up to everyone that's tuning in. I didn't actually know you was doing this greatest one today. I didn't actually know that. So
yeah, bro, I'm doing it today. I got the list ready. I done them all last night. I think we got 6 people's list. I did ask for Kunle's list, but he never sent me it. We've got 6 people lists. There is, hold on, let me get the list up now. I think there's 20 something names. 20 something names. Bear in mind, a lot of people just did players that they've seen, innit? Which I kind of get. They just did players that they've seen. So like you see like Puskas and players like that and Di Stefano and players like this, they're not going to be in this list because of the whole the fact that no one watched them. Do you know what I'm saying? I haven't got 90-year-olds on my channel. So yeah, they just did. Hold on, how many names we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 names. Maradona is on the list. Because Maradona, I think someone that, I mean, to be fair, there's only 2 people had Maradona on the list, but we both had, or should I say, they both had him high. Do you know what I'm saying? They both had him high, the 2 people that had him. But big up Rob, bro. Big up everyone in the chat. Yeah, so that's weird. But yeah, as I say, quite a lot of names. Some names are mad to me. Jay needs to answer for his crimes. I think Jay's had the stinkiest list.
What do you think on my list, out of curiosity?
Yeah, it was all right. And so it was all right, but when I removed Hazard from it.
I hear it.
Hazard's nowhere near in the top 10 players of all time, bro. And the
thing is, mine's a mixture of like I've not seen and that I have seen. And yeah, I think I put like 11 initially, so I had to remove a player in it. So yeah.
Yeah, man. So I'm saying it's crazy, bro. But yeah, well, I'm waiting for these other guys to jump in so we can fucking start. But Yeah, your list was all right in fairness, but yeah, when I removed Hazard from it was crazy because I was like Hazard in a top 10 players of all time. I'm not even sure he did want to get to my top 10 Premier League players of all time, bro. Never mind top 10
Nah.
players. Crazy. I'm saying crazy top 10 players of all time. But yeah, he had Hazard in his list. I had to take that out. He had 11 names, so I took out one of his names, and that was Hazard, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you can see the kind of trend that the players that I've put in there, though. In regards to why I've chosen them in it, I feel like that's. I think it's a fair list, to be fair. It is a fair list.
Mm. Hold on. What do you see? Have you seen this Vinny stuff, by the way?
Yeah. Well, I've seen the Vinny situation. That it's about the image rights and things like that, innit? That's the latest that I've seen with the whole Vinny saga. I've got so many of my mates.
Honestly, dropped a bomber saying that Vinicius Junior is open to joining Arsenal.
When?
This morning.
Did he?
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. I can't lie. It's crazy. It won't happen, though. I'm telling you now. I'm still standing on it. It will not happen. This deal's not going to happen. He wants to stay at Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Crazy, bro. Crazy. These all need to hurry up, man.
Vinny Junior entering crucial stages, talks in coming days over extension at Madrid or joining Arsenal. Oh, so it doesn't say he's open to talks.
No, it does.
Oh, does it? Okay. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, if this happens, yeah, you actually have to credit Arsenal because I think that's a huge statement signing, bro. They'll probably, if they do get him, they'll win this back to back. I reckon he's a big game player, bro. Quality player. He'll be the best winger. And the best attacker he'll be the best winger in the league, hands down, easily.
Who's the best attacker?
Me, I'll say Cherky, bro, best attacker. Attacker is everything, innit? You've got wingers, you've got strikers, you've got you've got so many attackers in it. I feel like with him, yeah, he'll easily be the best left winger, bro. Like he's clear of Doku, clear of Semenyo, clear of who else? They don't have that many good wingers. I think Vinny's a better attacker than Haaland. But yeah, you can put Haaland in that list as well. For me, I just think Cherky is the best player in terms of like what he can do in it. But yeah, Vinny will be quality, and that's a massive signing, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Vinny
I agree.
And Bruno G. That is two sick players, bro.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Might as well just start, Joe. Might as well just start. We're gonna start off with number 15th. So we do have, as I say, we have in the top 10, we have a joint 7th place, but there's 3 names that are joint. So technically number 9 isn't, and number 10 that they aren't in the top 10. It's 8th that is in the top 10 because technically you have obviously 3 names at 7. So yeah, we're gonna start off with it.
It's not in order, by the way. It's just I just gave mine as a list. I didn't give mine in order, so it doesn't matter if it's not in order. Yeah, it's just a list.
You did give yours in order.
Oh, I just did mine just like randomly in terms of a list. I didn't actually give it in order. I thought you just said,
bro. What did these lot? Yeah, of course I want it in order.
Oh my days. Okay,
but I thought it was in order. You had like it looked like to me it was in order, bro. Like if you go look at it, it does look like it's in order. Look. That looks like it's in order.
Fine. I didn't know it was an order in it. I'm looking at mine again. I don't think it's that bad in terms of what. Yeah, go for it.
Right, so number 15th, we've got. I mean, these ones we don't need to spend too much time on it. We've got Luis Suarez because Roms, who actually isn't here, isn't going to jump on today. Roms had him in 10th, which to me is mental. I understand Roms did say he's doing it on players he's watched, so there's a few players that he doesn't have in that you may think he should have in, but he didn't have. He had Suarez in at 10th, which to me is mad. Luis Suarez in the top 10 players of all time. I mean, strikers, yes, you could argue he goes into the top 5 strikers of the modern day, or in Rom's life. I hear that Benzema, Lewandowski, and Drogba, and who else, right? But top 10 players of all time.
If he's
some of the names in this list,
I don't know, you know, of all time, yeah, and especially when people are looking at it, yeah, he's behind R9 in terms of like the second. You can arguably say that he's the second best striker of all time, innit? So it depends.
No, he's not.
Who you putting in behind him? Don't say
of all
Drogba.
time in the history of football.
No, but did you not say like he's also basing it off like what he's seen as well?
Yeah, what he's seen, Benzema's better than him. So if I'm putting Suarez in my list, I'm putting Benzema before Suarez. Definitely putting Benzema before Suarez. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think this is mad. I think that's a stinker from Roms. I can't lie.
He's not better than Lewandowski and Benzema.
But in fairness, it's only 10th, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't even, like, Suarez didn't even come into my, like, brain. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of when I was thinking, doing my list, like, he wasn't a thought for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, an outside shout, maybe he's like 14th, 15th. Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't even come into my brain. In joint 14th place, and this is where I do need Jay to jump on because he needs to answer for his crimes. We do have 3 names, right? We have 3 names. So it's a joint, three people joined in one place. With 2 points because all of these people, I believe, finished 9th on someone's list. Here's Kule. What you saying, bro?
What's going on, my G's? You good?
What you saying, bro? Yeah, I'm good, mate. Kule, you never sent me your list, bro.
Yeah, it was too much pressure, bro. Too much pressure. I couldn't deal with it. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the sheet for time. I was like, I can't send this, man. I can't send this, bro.
Oh.
Like, I needed you to just say who are your top 10 favorite players. Making me pick the top.
Even that would be a harder list for me. Top 10 favorites.
Oh, is it?
That'd be a harder list than top 10 best players ever.
Should I give you my top 10 favorites?
If you
Should
want.
I leave that? You tell me if it's going to be appropriate to the show or not. I'll give it to you.
It's not appropriate. It's not inappropriate. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is in no order, by the way. But this is my list, isn't it? Zidane, Henry, Vieira, Van Basten, R9, Okocha, Del Piero, Bergkamp, Scholes, Messi.
Oh, Scholes. Oh, he's a top red. Scholes in your top 10.
That one's a reluctant one, but you got.
You should have done the list, bro. And I'll put Scholes in. That'd have been nice. Because we have actually, as I say, we're on 14th, and we do actually have Steven Gerrard in 14th place.
Who put him there?
Hold on, we have Van Dijk in 14th place as well with Steven Gerrard.
Van Dijk's in someone's list,
and we've got Marcelo.
That is shit.
So when Jay gets on it, he's going to answer for his crimes because Jay had Van Dijk in 9th. And Ahmed had Marcelo in 9th, right? And what? Mr. Link had Mr. Link had Gerrard. But so you got a Liverpool fan who's got Gerrard, and he did say to me in fairness that he just wanted to put a Liverpool player in there. You had Jay who's going to jump on any moment now. He had Van Dijk in 9th, which to me is terrible because if you see who he's got number 10. He thinks Van Dijk is a better football player than number 10. And to me, that is an absolute howler, if you ask me. That's an absolute howler.
What was your 10?
My 10 isn't even on here yet. I haven't spoken about my 10. Where is my 10?
Ahmed, what was yours?
Yeah, my 10 isn't on there.
Who was my 10th?
Yeah, your 10.
Bear with my 10th was.
Hold on, I got it here. Yeah, it's not mentioned. It's not mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Yeah, so he had. Yeah, that for me, I need him to come on. I need him to come on in now. Jay, if you're watching, bro, get your ass on it now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we need to answer his crimes. He's 20 minutes late.
Yeah, the Marcelo one that I chose here, I'm not joking when I say this here because he's generally the best left back I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Okay, wait, did you pick it like the best in each position? Is that how you tried?
No, he didn't. He just picked Marcelo in his top 10.
I just wanted to choose. Yeah, I just wanted to choose Marcelo, like, because it's different, isn't it?
I personally think it's a crime to put goalkeepers and defenders in a list of.
I'm not putting a goalkeeper or a centre back here.
Like when I did my top 10 Premier League players of all time, I put zero. I put zero defenders as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I can't put
fullback can get in there though. Fullback can get in there.
I would rather put a centre back in than a fullback because these centre backs are more important in the team.
The thing is with fullback here, like I think with Marcelo it's different, bro.
You know what I'm
But
saying? I
top
think we
10,
might.
bro. Top
He's
10.
He's technically very good, but bro, like fullbacks are just failed wingers, bro. Like they're just wingers that.
Nah,
just
I'm not
wingers that
calling
weren't good enough to
Marcelo a
play.
failed winger. I'm not.
Like he was a very good player.
I'm not calling
technical.
Marcelo a failed. That's a disrespect.
So I'm saying, but bro, top 10 players of all time. You gotta remember that some of the players.
Yeah, but if you look at my
some of the
list,
match
yeah,
winners.
if you look at my
he's not even the best left back in Brazil.
again,
No, he's
Roberto
definitely
Carlos,
better
I've
than
not
Roberto
seen in
Carlos.
it. I've not seen
Roberto Carlos was a fucking free kick merchant. I don't listen to him.
Yeah, listen. Marcelo, I'm going to repeat it here. He's the best left back I've ever seen in my life, and what he was doing on the ball is not normal. I don't think we'll ever see that ever again. He locked up Ian Robin as well in one of the games when he played against Bayern Munich. He is a freak of nature.
Marcelo is
he's a freak.
The reason you remember that Ian Robin game is because he didn't lock up many wingers, so that's why.
Marcelo is a very underrated defender. Very underrated defender. Same with Dani Alves. I'd rather have Dani Alves in than Marcelo, though. If you're going to go for a...
That's totally fine, yeah.
Dani Alves is the best. Maybe Cafu's better, but other than Cafu, Dani Alves is the best right back ever.
Yeah, again, yeah. Of all time, we can all choose the Cafus, but I had to... Mine's a mix of, like, I've not seen, but I love them as well. And I was like, you know what, let me mention one that I've actually recently seen. I don't think people would have chosen Marcelo, and I think he would have been like an interesting pick. That's why I chose him, and he's a fullback too.
Are you sure you're not a Gen Z, bro? All these interesting picks, mate.
Listen, I'm 27, bro. Listen, I'm not that. I am Gen Z, and I'm a little bit Gen Z. Listen,
you have to be a bit woke with your picks. I see it.
Now,
but Marcelo, bro. Like, let me try and create a list as we're on air. Then let me try. Obviously the best is Messi.
Yeah, but we're not going. Don't do it because we're not in them names yet. We're not in them names yet. We're not in them names yet. We're not in the names yet. Messi might not be number one. Messi might be number two.
I'd be alright with that, to be fair, but
yeah, you would be alright with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he does own your country, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm saying when he plays against you, he always scores. But
oh wow, is that what we're touchline? Why is such low blows? It's a Saturday. We're just chilling on Saturday afternoon.
My bad. I won't do low blows. You know what I'm saying? He plays very well when he plays Nigeria.
100%. He loves that game.
That free kick he scored in 2014 was ridiculous. Keeper didn't even move.
And we always happen to play Argentina every World Cup as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also the goal where the touch on the hip in it.
Yeah.
That was a ridiculous goal. Oh my gosh. That touch was ridiculous. The ball didn't even bounce, bro. It's crazy.
All right, but, back to the list. Number 19, yeah?
Yeah. No. Joint number 14th. Obviously, as I say, Mr. Link isn't here, but he has Gerrard, lads. Does Gerrard deserve to be even in the top 10 Premier League players of all time? Never mind top 10 players of all time list.
Yeah, top 10 Premier League players, yeah, but all players in general.
But he's never won it.
I hear it, but
is Gerrard being in this list, yeah?
Gerrard can't be in the top 20.
I feel like I want to headbutt someone. I swear to you, bro. Like I can't comprehend that. I can't comprehend it, bro. There's so many midfielders here that are so clear of Gerrard that you could have put in this list. So many midfielders. Like there's loads.
How many people put Gerrard in their list, by the way? How many?
No, only Mr. Link. He put him in 9th.
Okay. Is he a Liverpool fan?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then.
He's not ready to admit that Henderson's his best ever captain.
Yeah, but like, I'm a United fan. I didn't put Scholes in this list, and Scholes is better than Gerrard.
I don't think I've got a single United player in there, barring maybe one who used to play for us, but that is like literally
I've got two United
players. Be in my top 10 like, actual players, but he's one of my favourite players.
Yeah, so Scholes being one of your favourites is quality, bro. He's literally England's best ever midfielder, isn't it? So, and United's best ever midfielder too, and Premier League's best midfielder as well.
Is he better than Bobby Charlton? Or was he not a midfielder?
Bobby Charlton.
Listen, I've not seen Bobby. Listen, I know he won a Ballon d'Or.
He played midfield though, but
I'll be real in it. Man's not going to pretend like I've been watching Bobby Charlton. Bro, man's not a museum, innit?
No, he's not better than Bobby Charlton as a player, but in fact, he probably is better player than Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Charlton
had a better like legacy for Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gerrard top 10 of all time is an horrendous opinion. Like, if we're going to start putting Gerrard in, I'm putting like players like Scott. I'll put like players like Scholes, David Silva. This is just KDB. This is just Premier League midfielders. Well. Rodri, I'm not put Rodri in, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Gerrard in the top 10 players of all time is an absolute howler, bro.
Even top 20 is a howler, to be fair.
Top 50. Do you know what I'm saying? Top 50 is a howler.
Even top 50, we're getting into a bit more like, come on, we can sneak him in the top 50, sure.
I don't think you could. Top 50.
What would you say Arsenal's best ever midfield trio was? Out of curiosity, so you've got Vieira, you've got Petit, and who else are you putting in there? Fabregas, yeah. Gerrard's not better than any of those players.
No, he was better than Petit, bro.
You can argue the Petit one. You can definitely argue that one.
I don't know about Vieira. I never really watched Vieira, but
definitely not.
Okay, he's definitely not better than Vieira.
He's not better than Fabregas. He's not better than Fabregas.
He's not.
He's nowhere near better than Fabregas.
Not better than Fabregas.
He'll tear his ACL passing, but he'll tear his ACL in terms of attempting to do what Fabregas does.
The thing, honestly, Fabregas was so much more technical.
Fabregas literally,
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, Fabregas is quality.
I think
there's nothing that
I'm not lying to you, bro.
He is. Fabregas is better.
I don't know, man. I don't think I can accept that one. To be fair, I love Cesc, but
Cesc was just more elegant with the ball, bro. He was just more elegant, and it was more effortless with him, bro. I'm telling you, his passing was clear. You know, the way
Gerrard could never play for that Barcelona team, bro. The way that people talk about Gerrard,
bro, they'll send them back to La Liga too.
He was like some technical, like he was so complete and all this stuff. Like his technical ability is bang overrated. His best technical attribute, was his ball striking, which is everyone who's ever played football knows that ball striking is the easiest technical attribute to have. You just have to know where to strike the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, his ball striking was unbelievable.
Sensational.
Bro, are you really saying Fabregas is better than Gerrard?
Yeah. He's got I thought that was a popular opinion. Yeah.
Nah, bro. That's not a popular opinion anywhere but this stream, bro.
If I go Spain and ask people in Spain who's a better player,
they'll say Gerrard.
They'll say Fabregas.
They'll say Gerrard, bro.
What is Gerrard better than Fabregas at other than shooting?
He's a better footballer than Fabregas.
Based off of what? That's a horrendous opinion. Who's a better passer? Fabregas. Who's got better control? Fabregas. Who's a better dribbler? Fabregas. Who's more intelligent? Fabregas. Who's more versatile? Fabregas.
Every single attribute that Fabregas has on the ball. This is how I can say it. Yeah. Every single
Fabregas played false 9. He played in the 6, the 8, and the 10. Gerrard can only play in the 8 or the 10. Or on the wing.
He started as a right back, though. What are you talking about?
What, and you think Gerrard's a right back?
He started as a right back.
Do you know what? Now you've actually said that. Now you actually said he started as a right back. That actually explains a lot. That explains a lot. Now he says he's a right back. James Spain does say Scholes is better than Gerrard, but Scholes is better than Gerrard. But yeah, just in time. Bro.
Jay, we got two. Sorry, touchline. We got two things I need to address you for. Number one is Gerrard better than Fabregas? It's a tough one, but
I mean, from the lens of the Premier League, yes, per se. But if you include Fabregas's Barcelona time and stuff like that, like
his Barca time wasn't bad though, don't you?
It wasn't bad. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't bad. It was like it added. I think it adds wrinkles.
He also won a World Cup.
I'm saying Cesc played false 9, played deep lying playmaker, played box to box, variety of role. It's close.
Played 10.
It's close. I mean, nostalgia merchants and Prem English people will want you to say Gerrard unequivocally without thinking about it. But it's definitely
not that. But I would say Cesc is just below.
I'd say Cesc is below Gerrard because I see Cesc as a very, very good footballer, but I see him in the tiers below, like a De Bruyne and stuff. I see him in the tier below.
I hear that.
See what I mean? And
I'm arguing about Cesc recklessly as well.
Nah, he's better than KDB for me.
Big up.
He's better than KDB. Yeah.
That's bro. That's preposterous.
It's not a bad take. I don't necessarily.
You don't agree, but you can hear it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, mate. I don't know if I agree, but I can hear it. Like if you said David Silva's better than KDB, then I probably would agree with that. But saying Fabregas, I think is a bit. But then again. It's a shout. It's a shout. Gerrard is all the P&P average at passing. The super chat says there. Big up for the super chat, by the way.
So have we started the numbers, by the way?
Yeah, because you were 20 minutes late, bro. We had to start. We had to keep it.
Hold on. So how's this been amalgamated? Because Touchline asked me for my 10. And I'm like, has it been shared?
No, we haven't actually spoke about your name yet. You got a name on here so far that we're about to speak about after.
Brother, you I don't think we spoke about any of your names for this name, by the way. You got blood on your hands, bro.
You got blood on your hands. What do you mean blood on my hands?
We'll talk about that. Do we agree with this? Do we agree that Gerrard was just P&P?
Don't
I
do
mean,
that.
honestly,
he was
like,
technical. Man.
so for me, I'm like, Gerrard's best stuff came a little bit further forward than deeper. Like, you know, that Torres
100%.
season.
He didn't have the discipline. He didn't have discipline to play deeper.
I think when he was the main man, like, I think there's a lot to be said for Gerrard, but like, it depends on whether you see him as a Premier League all-timer. I think
I need to ask about this, you know, because this is actually messing with me. This debate.
Like, so to me, I think did I put KDB in my top 10?
Yeah,
I did. I put KDB in my top 10. So I see KDB as the best Premier midfielder, like, calmly, in my opinion. I think he's the best Premier midfielder. But
I don't think he's City's best midfielder anymore.
I'd say KDB is definitely the best number 10 in my life.
Well, we're gonna get onto that. But big up for the super chat.
Man said, well, we're gonna get
Big up for the super chat, mate. Yeah, I do agree though that Gerrard's passing wasn't great. Jumps. A lot of his passing, if you watch the clips, yeah, you just see the players struggling to track the ball, bro. Because it's just bobbling up on the pitch. And anyone who's played football knows that when you got a good passer, yeah, I agree. I think KDB was more of a number 8, especially an attacking 8. And when he was in his earlier years, he was more of a box-to-box 8 when he had legs.
I think with some of these players, I personally, when I rate a player, I look at longevity, consistency, and ceiling. That's kind of the combination I look for when I make a top 10. I need to double check what my top 10 is because.
We're gonna get on to it because you got in 9th place. Obviously, this is joint with Marcelo and Gerrard.
Okay.
Virgil van Dijk. Now you need to answer for your crimes because this is horrendous.
Okay, so my opinion is, so I watched a lot. In my life, I've watched a lot of centre backs, and like so, Cannavaro won a Ballon d'Or, and Van Dijk is much better than Cannavaro. He's much better than Cannavaro. Yeah, and Cannavaro is one of the best Italian defenders. Yeah, Van Dijk is better than Nesta. Like, I watched a lot of Nesta.
Nah, G.
Bro, that's my point. As in, you're saying
no, fair enough, but I disagree.
Okay, what I'm saying is like,
is he better than Rio?
I think Van Dijk's level of being like, I really liked Nesta. I thought Nesta was insane, but Nesta was quite injury prone, missed a lot of games. Like, Van Dijk has been.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Van Dijk has been at the top consistently for probably the longest period out of almost all the centre backs.
Okay, who's he competing with?
Oh, I don't know about that. Rio Ferdinand.
Who's he competing? What other centre backs is he competing in?
Basically, for me, it's like you're looking at maybe Ramos. I'm looking at like
what he's better than Ramos, yeah.
No,
I think. Well,
just don't get ahead of yourself, right? Don't get ahead of yourself.
I'm going to be offended on this team.
I don't know. Maybe. Your boy is on it. One of your boys are on it, though.
Listen, I'm saying Van Dijk for me is probably the best centre back I've seen in my lifetime. Like, I genuinely believe that.
Hey, bro, you're not 20.
Just out of interest. Hold on. Let me address Jay real quick, right?
Yeah, you're all right.
Can I just say? Yeah, centre backs, but the list is based on the best players of all time.
But listen, but what I'm trying to say is like, for me, Van Dijk has been let's say from like 2018 to like 2025, 7 years of top defender.
Well, he did have a year. He had 2 years off.
Are you not going to take into the factor that?
Hold on. Let's not pretend he was good every year because he had that year where he was injured, and he had that year where he was awful in 22, 23.
Listen, I hear what people are saying.
Now, but the Cannavaro and Nesta, are you not going to take? Are you not going to take into the factor that I'm pretty sure they both faced Prime R9, yeah, Thierry Henry, Batistuta as well. Like they've faced some amazing attackers, and. Cannavaro doesn't have Van Dijk's physical attributes, but them two, I would say, are comfortable when it comes to reading the game as a defender. When it comes to pure defending, I think they're clear.
What I'm saying is that there's no attribute of defending that Cannavaro's better than Van Dijk. No.
I agree.
There's no attribute.
No attribute in defending.
No, but
do you know how good you have to be in order to win a Ballon d'Or as a defender?
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
In fairness, Van Dijk almost won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but he didn't win it though.
Ahmed, we're not going to we're not gonna pretend that he was ever meant to win that Ballon d'Or, bro. You know,
Right, but Cannavaro's 5'9".
No, but he should
hold on,
never
hold on.
won
The Ballon d'Or argument
because he
is
won the
bad
World
because
Cup. He had a
the Ballon d'Or argument is bad
because
Van Dijk actually could have won a Ballon d'Or. He just
Bro,
competed.
he came
with
across
Messi,
prime R9.
who had an absolute freak.
Who's
season
Van
and
Dijk
scored,
facing these days?
He scored more goals than games.
That's
or
why
some
for
shit.
me, this Van Dijk talk is insane.
He's facing prime R9, yeah, and someone can wheel it off, by the way.
But the thing is like yours. Okay, so the way I see it is, it's the same argument when the argument with Rodri and Busquets recently, yeah, and people want to say, oh, you know what, like it works both ways. So it's okay for Rodri to be better than Busquets, but it's not okay for Van Dijk.
I disagree massively with Rodri.
Okay for Van Dijk to be better than the centre backs of his generation too. Of course it is. If the argument works for Busquets, it works for Rodri. It works for Van Dijk as well.
That's fair. I just don't know why you did a centre back. Personally, I could never put centre backs or goalkeepers or defenders in my list.
I felt that if I look at right backs, centre backs, and left backs, Dani Alves was like in this. The person I wanted to put a defender in, I wanted to put a modern defender in, and I really thought about Terry, but then I thought his pace in this generation, we would be clipping him up on a weekly basis. And I love Terry, John Terry. I'm like, we'd be clipping Terry up on a weekly basis.
No, you wouldn't.
I think we would because we saw what happened when AVB came in later on in his career.
Do you think
John Terry never got into the team of the season?
You just brought up.
John Terry never got into the team of the season once without Mourinho.
If you asked me 2 years ago to name the best Premier League defender, I would have gone Terry Rio. Yeah, but I'm saying looking back at all of these players' careers now, I'm like, nah, I think Van Dijk was a superior defender.
Van Dijk doesn't get in my top 10 Premier League defenders, bro.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I'm having this.
You think Van Dijk is better?
I'm not having debate. I'm not having this debate.
It was like Ramos
is my number 10.
Yeah,
if he does.
That's like saying Henry don't get into my top 10 strikers.
You think Van Dijk is better
because Henry's the GOAT of the Prem. Is Van Dijk the GOAT of the defenders in the Prem?
He's up there. Yeah, he's up there.
I
love him in my top. In terms of centre backs,
Van Dijk is like Henry. No, bro, don't ever do that again.
He's like an Arsenal player. I mean,
Henry is not ever
wanted to shit on an Arsenal player. That's what you wanted to do.
No, Henry isn't a well-known fact that Henry's the Premier League GOAT. Maybe for you lot.
No, it is.
I don't have Thierry Henry as my Premier League GOAT. Rom doesn't have Thierry Henry as his Premier League GOAT. Like, I know Roms doesn't have Thierry Henry as his Premier League GOAT.
Who the fuck is Roms, bro?
CB doesn't have You don't know Roms is.
Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't even stream anymore. Why are we bringing him up, bro?
He does. He comes on my channel, mate. Thank you very much. But anyways, a big reason why as well is because we're gonna get into his list more, but you have Van Dijk above a certain name, which to me is mental. It's a mental take.
Which one? Neymar.
Well, you're listen. We'll get into it. In 13th place, again another joint. 2 names, 3 points, because I think one person had them both in their list. Like one person had them 8th, another person had this guy.
Okay. So you've added everyone's scores together.
Yeah. I added everyone's scores together. Right. We have Jay has Sergio Ramos in at 8th place, so he does have Ramos above Van Dijk, even though he just said Van Dijk's the best in the regular. And Roms has Kaká in at 8th. Start off with Ramos. Another centre back.
Yeah, me personally, obviously, like converted, played right back a lot at Seville, centre back, Madrid era, Champions Leagues, elite defender, aura, as the kids would say. Like I feel there's a few players like I didn't watch enough of peak Maldini to put Maldini in my list. Do you know what I mean? But I probably would have put Maldini in. But in terms of that kind of classy, that era defender, I was like, I put Ramos in ahead of like your Alves's and your PKs. PK had a hint of a shot actually, but no, Ramos was
no chance. PK's horrendous.
Easy.
Yeah, listen, Ramos is centre backs. You could argue is the best ever, at least in the modern day. But again, I just couldn't put centre backs in my list. I just couldn't put a centre back in my list. Like, I know. I'm just saying arguably because he is arguably in the conversation, right? I'm talking about Ramos.
His career is mad, Ramos.
I just
Come on.
couldn't put a centre back
CV's
on my
nuts,
list.
bro. CV's
Bro, he
nuts.
scored in the Champions League final twice, albeit
His
one of them was
CV is
offside.
actually
But
insane, bro.
Bro,
It's
Ramos'
insane.
CV like is
Bro,
unbelievable.
I won't lie to you. None of you saw him as a right back thinking he's gonna have that.
Or he's
CV.
only had the long
No,
hair as well.
No,
He had the
no,
long
at
hair.
all. I just thought he was
I
a
didn't.
good. It would be the equivalent of like Ben White becoming one of the best centre backs ever.
Yeah, at the time, straight, yeah.
It would be like
Because he was an average right back, bro.
he was just a guy from Seville with long hair, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, he's partnered with who?
and
Varane,
Kaká,
Pepe
do
as
we
well.
believe Kaká deserves to be in this list?
See,
Not
like,
top 10.
I
Not top
watched
10.
a lot of Kaká. I put De Bruyne above Kaká
All of
for two or three main reasons. One is Kaká had a great peak, but his longevity wasn't.
Yeah, that Madrid move just kind of derailed the whole Kaká story. I'm not gonna lie.
And also, I feel like Kaká was kind of like he was almost pre-Messi, pre-Ronaldo era.
Didn't he back twice against us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, like-
remember
like,
when he
I
made
don't- I don't-
Ezra and
like,
Heinz
Kaká got
kiss-
1 or 2 Ballon d'Ors.
Kaká,
He won
I
one.
think he's
He
got
won.
one.
He
One
won the
more.
one. He won the one ahead of Ronaldo in 07.
And he
Because
was
he beat
cooking that year. I
They
won't
beat
lie,
us.
he
Remember,
was.
they beat Liverpool in the Champions League final. They beat us in the semis. I remember
He
he did that
carried
goal.
AC Milan,
He
bro.
scored that goal
Yeah.
where he headed the ball
Headed it past.
Yeah,
in
and then
between
Heinz,
Evra and Heinz, and
Heinz,
Heinz and Evra just
divided.
crashed into each other.
That goal was actually insane, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, like for me, I think Kaká,
He's also a World Cup winner, but I know that's a bit shameless because he never played.
yeah, Kaká was great, but I think
Oh, did he? Was he in that squad? Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the squad, but he never played.
fuck
No,
me.
listen,
There's a picture of him just lifting the World Cup,
like,
and he's never
honestly,
played.
if you ask Kaká if KDB's better than him, I bet he says KDB's better than him. I
think. Listen, I think you're overrating KDB a little bit, but mate, I'll be real.
Bro, listen. If this is the problem.
That's an interesting conversation. I'm not gonna lie. It's not.
Well,
Kaká and KDB are very similar.
That's
as well.
a very good
very
conversation.
Yeah,
similar
of course it is.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I don't put KDB on the level of Zidane and Modric, but I do look around at all the other number 10s and I'm like, I think he's better than them. Like, I understand why people might think, but none of those number 10s had KDB's longevity. None of them were putting up 5-6 seasons.
He's not better than Ozil.
Oh, shut up, bro.
He's not. I don't think he is. I think Ozil's a better playmaker than him.
My guys, see, certain guys like to talk that talk.
I think his passing's better. I think his. I
Disrespect,
think
man,
on the
man.
ball he's better. I think Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, I'd actually say one of his.
Shit, Ahmed. Ahmed,
I
did
think
you just say that? Really?
100%, brother. Ozil's my
I
guy.
thought we'd never get on ever, man. Big up.
You think-
Ozil's my guy, innit? I think Kevin De Bruyne is a very good midfielder, but most of his, I don't know, bro. Like he was a great shooter.
Ahmed, there's no.
I think his best attribute was a shooting with both feet. I think Ozil was a better passer.
Eh?
100%.
Ozil was definitely a better passer. Ozil was definitely a better
Yeah.
passer.
I think Ozil was a better passer.
Ozil was definitely a better passer.
Nah.
Ozil was definitely a better passer. I agree with that. No, he was.
No,
Yes,
he
he was.
wasn't.
KDB's passing is actually his most overrated attribute about him. His
Oh,
best passing.
come on.
No. Wait, hold on. Kevin
He's
De
not
Bruyne's
overrated,
passing.
but he's not better than Ozil.
No,
That's
because
what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
Bruno. Yeah, it's like Bruno. I wouldn't say Bruno's an elite passer because he creates chances. He just spams the ball, and that's what De Bruyne.
Well, that's what I said.
De Bruyne used to spam the ball, and then he'll get. Don't get me wrong, he's good at it because he can get a pass away. He can bide some space like Bruno can, but they're not elite passers.
But I'm just saying, like what KDB can, KDB's passing range compared to Ozil is wider. Both
I hear
feet,
that.
like both feet, like half crosses, like on the run through balls.
What's that back heel that Ozil did, by the way, when he switched it to? What was that he did?
Repertoire
Yeah,
of
he's
passing.
done it a couple of
is so
times,
much
actually.
broader.
And the one on the ground where he hits it on the ground and then it
Ozil was
doubles.
more flary than De Bruyne.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Ozil was, but the thing is look at KDB. KDB is like as the crow flies. Do you know what I mean? Like, like when you're looking at a map and Ozil might
You know
go
what
like
it was?
this.
I think because KDB could do the box to box thing. That's why you're overdoing it.
Yeah, but
No, because-
KDB's more
because-
physical than Ozil.
That's why they're trying.
he's more physical, bro, but he's not a better footballer.
Because what you're doing is you're basically taking Ozil's skill set and then adding P&P. So why isn't that player better than Ozil?
No, but I think
What do you
His
mean?
passes are
What
not
do
as
you
good
mean?
as Ozil, though. His passes aren't as good as Ozil.
Okay,
No.
listen, I hear
Well,
what you're saying. But like,
Speaking of KDB,
I'm
we have
with it.
KDB in 12th because Jay has him in 7th place as the 7th best football player of all time.
yep.
No wonder you
You
just
need to
channel that shit. Okay, that makes
explain-
sense now. That
You need
makes
to
sense.
explain yourself.
So my explanation on
The
this is
7th best player of all time is
seventh best
KDB.
player.
This is mad, isn't it, bro? This is
Let me explain, right? So
Go on.
Quick question: is KDB better than Marco
everything
Van
has
Basten?
everything has to flow logically.
Is he better than Van Basten?
I mean, I didn't even watch Van Basten play.
Okay,
I'm saying that if I believe that KDB is like the best Prem midfielder,
We've got a
best
bomber,
defender,
by the way.
whatever, I have to then put him in the spot
Which
that
club?
justifies. Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So so for me, he's the best player for the best team. So Man City,
Hold on a minute.
I believe KDB was their best player in that era.
Not
He's
every
their best player.
season. Not every season.
Not
mate.
every season.
Can I just say?
Season, but across the season.
No, it's about
he's the
Man U.
best
Don't
player.
care, bro. Let Jay
No,
talk.
can I just say we have got a bomber that Man United are basically moving in for Lewis Hall.
Yeah, but
That's
who
tier-
reported it?
Tier 1, Sully Talks.
Okay, well, listen. My
okay.
point here is that so to me anyway, KDB is the best number 10 in my lifetime. Yeah, like I've watched Ronaldinho, I've watched Kaká, I watched KDB, and
You think KDB's better than Ronaldinho?
Yeah, I do. Genuinely, I do. I genuinely do.
Hey.
I genuinely do.
And
I
there, guys,
I
end the
genuinely
stream.
do.
End the stream.
I genuinely do. Like honestly, I genuinely do. Like you guys.
Wait,
you guys
is your goal in life to rattle me, Jay?
No, bro, because my thing
because-
here is like you guys completely underestimate longevity. Like you underestimate longevity. Like KDB was at the top doing top things longer than all of these players. One of the reasons I have Modric so high is because of his high level of quality across his career. How can KDB? How can KDB have played at a higher level than like twice as long? Like the level that Ronaldinho and Kaká played at, he played at for twice as long as them. Yeah.
Hold on. Jay. Hold on. But you're also discrediting Peak as well.
Listen.
James Milner has been in the Premier League for 20 years, bro. But I'm putting him in any list.
So listen, are you?
And he's got a great CV as well, man. It's not like he's got a shoddy CV.
He's won the Premier League twice. Champions League.
Two different clubs.
Do you rate Zidane, Kaká, and do you rate Kaká and Ronaldinho on the same level as Zidane?
But who?
Kaká and Ronaldinho. Do you rate
Ronaldinho is not on the same level as Kaká. He's better than Kaká. He's way better.
Okay, so you think Ronaldinho is better than Kaká?
Yeah.
And so I'm saying, so with me, I think Zidane's better than all of them, right?
And that's fine. So Zidane's better than KDB as well, right?
So then the next level down is KDB, Kaká, Ronaldinho.
KDB
KDB
is not in that list for me. He's not in that list.
He's on that level.
No, he's not. He's not in that list.
Like, I don't understand how you think that KDB's not on that level. Of course,
he's not on that list. It's KDB would be in my tier D of attacking midfielders. He'd be in the realms of like.
All right,
he'd be in the realms of like.
That's fine. It's mad to me that the arguably the best team in Premier League history, Man City, their main playmaker. Yeah,
the best team in who history?
In Premier League history, Man City.
But we're talking.
This is my point. Like you guys don't want to give those players.
Isn't that Man United?
But you want to give other teams players their plaudits, but you don't want to give City's team.
Are you basing that because they hit 100 points?
So you're telling me that this City team has
I'm
no
trying to figure out
players
how
in
you
the
came
top
up
10?
with that statement.
Nah, because I'm trying to understand how you guys run logic. Like in terms
but I'm trying to get your logic that he played for the best team in the Premier League history. Why?
I think Man City are arguably the best team in Premier League history.
Do you think it's better than the Chelsea team and better than the United team?
Why not? Why not?
United.
So are you saying the Centurions is the?
I hate United, but it's United, bro.
Are you saying the Centurions is the best?
It goes the treble, the Invincibles, then whoever.
Chill out now.
So Centurions is the best Premier League team you've seen.
No, I'm saying it's one. Like it's one of.
It's one of. Yeah, I don't think that's a mad take in terms of one of.
The treble winners, the Invincibles, then Chelsea's team.
The central, like the City's team.
But I don't think
the Invincibles.
I don't think KDB is going to be.
City is definitely better than the Invincibles. Bro.
So City's team are beating the Invincibles. We can go through it.
Of course they are, bro. You didn't even win the Champions League. No offense.
So Centurions didn't win the Champions League either. So what are we doing?
But City haven't.
So what are you talking about? Centurions didn't win it either. Two completely different teams, bro. We can't compare that.
Winning team is better than the Centurions.
What?
Like I don't understand.
What do you say? What do you say?
I said the City Centurions, City treble winning team is better than Centurions.
No.
Okay, that's an opinion.
The treble winning City team though that you're referencing, KDB wasn't their best player that season. He wasn't even their second best player.
I'm saying he was the best player in that time period. I don't need him to be the best.
I disagree. See, but the thing is, I remember when 18-19 they won the league on 98 points and he didn't even play because he was injured.
Right, yeah, but my point is merely like I think KDB is the best player of that team. Yeah, I think Pep would say the same thing. Yeah, because he's often said that he thinks KDB is the second best player.
How come he's a bum for Belgium? Out of curiosity.
Yeah? Like, so all I'm trying to say to you guys is,
he's a bum in the Champions League as well.
Like, all I'm trying to say is, does KDB have a third place Ballon d'Or? No. He might have a third place.
Yeah, listen, KDB
got it when Benzema won it.
Wait, I just want to say something real quick. KDB is a solid player. His shooting, his passing, and what he did on the Prem is solid, yeah? However,
Moses, we're going to kick you from the chat if you keep going. I'm sorry, Moses. I appreciate that you disagree with me, yeah, but like you just have to let it go, yeah. That you just have to let it go.
Listen,
I hear you. I heard you the first 16 times you said it. Relax, Moses. Sorry.
No, but did you say Kaká was better than Dino? Did you say KDB? You're putting on the same level as Dino.
I'm saying I don't think Ronaldinho and Kaká are better than KDB.
You don't have Ronaldinho in your list.
So in terms of longevity, are you saying
he's got Van Dijk above Ronaldinho?
So are you saying Ryan Giggs? Are you saying Ryan Giggs because he's got longevity is better? Would you say he's the best ever winger then?
No, I'd say like Ryan Giggs is an all timer. Like,
is he better than Dino?
Man, hey Jay, what is an all-time?
What do you mean?
I was making up words,
bro. Stop, bro.
Is he better than Dino when you're?
He's got longevity and the trophies to match. That he's the best winger in your eyes.
I didn't say he was the best winger. I said he's an all-timer.
He should be based on your logic.
Why is it based on my logic? I said
longevity is a big thing for you, know.
What was the very first thing I said in terms of how I grade a player?
I don't know, but longevity was one of the things.
Ceiling, longevity. And peak. Yeah? I said the three of them, the factors come together and I work it out from that.
Isn't ceiling and peak the same?
I never said just like longevity. I never said just peak. I never said I said all of the factors come together. Yeah. And I'm consistent in my opinion on that.
No, that's fine. You can say that's
we do actually have to move on, lads. We do have to.
Okay,
it's a great debate. It's a great debate,
Moses, man. I'm with you now.
KDB above Ronaldinho.
Moses is a nostalgia merchant. Like if you've lived through those times and you've watched those things, be like, even Zidane wasn't consistent.
You know how you said ceiling.
Zidane played right now, he'd be getting dragged for not performing versus Levante.
JJ, you know how you said.
Do you know why? Because everything's about running.
Just to finish it off, by the way, with Dino, he might not have the longevity, but he's arguably had the best peak of all time. Like he's up there, by the way, top 3, top 2 easily. Ronaldinho in terms of peak.
Ronaldinho's peak
from a footballer, like his peak outweighs
Neymar's
longevity that any player has done, barring the Messi's. And
another show.
Ronaldinho is definitely better than KDB, but he's not got top 3 pick of all time. But anyways, in number 11, it's actually someone I got. I have him 6th. And because I'm top red, I couldn't leave a top red out. Do you know what I'm saying? I got Georgie Best. Ballon d'Or winner.
Wait, he's in the list, winner.
Yeah, I got George Best.
You're the only one that put him in there, though, right?
Yeah, I'm the only one that put him in there because
how many people voted?
5. 6 people. 6 people list. You were supposed to give you this. You never gave it, so it would have been 7.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I put George Best in at 6.
I didn't know. See, if I knew you could put players in that you'd only seen a little bit or never seen or seen through YouTube shorts.
You could do your list how you want.
Be different.
If I did my list on players, my list would be shit though if I did it on players.
Yeah, but obviously my list. Obviously, you probably have Caicedo at 10.
That's what I mean. I know like Benzema and that. In like, do you know what I'm saying?
My thing is more like I base my, and I think everyone has different criteria, but I base my list off like who I've seen a lot of, like say like 20 years of watching football. Like what do I think? And I do put a slight basis on consistency. I do think there's a lot of players that had nice peaks, but I think consistency is what separates the elite, and that's why Modric was so high for me.
Yeah, with Georgie Best,
Modric being in your list is more understandable for me because he's quality. I understand that one. Like he's
the whole package, longevity, stealing, golden balls, everything.
Yeah.
Pause.
We'll get on to Modric. We'll get on to Modric.
Big smile on that one.
With Georgie Best, he was Maradona's idol, who was Lionel Messi's idol. So yeah, I'm saying he was the one who first started that left wing.
Who's idol? Best.
Maradona's idol. Yeah. Maradona's idol was Best's idol. Was Best. Sorry, Maradona's idol was Best.
Okay.
Right. Best was like the first one that started that right wing, left footed dribble inside, like how Messi and Maradona weren't really a right wing, more of a 10, but Garrincha as well. These players, they started that whole. Do you know what I'm saying? And now you see today, you've seen how many players, Mahrez, Robin, everyone plays at Saka, everyone plays with a right winger that's left footed. He was an unbelievable player. Do you know what I'm saying? His performance in their Champions League final in 1968, he is unbelievable. The level of footballer he was, like pure magician with the ball at his feet. And listen, he was one of those like Ronaldinho, do you know what I'm saying, where he was distracted, maybe a bit off the pitch, drinking alcohol and stuff like that. But bro, this guy, what he was doing for about 4 or 5 years, we say, maybe about 3 years at United, ridiculous. Do you get what I'm saying? Ridiculous level of footballer, man. Ridiculous level of footballer. Like, yeah. If he played in today's game, bruv, he'd be arrested, brother. The things he'd commit with the talent he's got, bruv. They'd think he's the next coming of Messi. Yeah, he'd be getting your mouth shut.
You think he's better than Dino?
Yeah, he's better than Dino,
100%. Who? Who's better than Dino?
George Best is better than Dino, yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Nah, bro, I'm getting rage baited today, bro.
In number 10. Hold on. In number 10. Now, we're not into the number 10 yet because, as I say, there is number 7 has 3 names. So only up to 1 to 8 is really the top 10. So this isn't the top 10. This isn't really the top 10. And it's one person.
For real.
One person has him in 5th. No one. A lot of people did it on who they watched.
I'm not like I watched like literally like he was almost finished. Van Basten was basically finished by the time I started watching.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Van Basten was done by like 95 and shit, wasn't he? 96. Because I remember
they still had eight good years, mate.
My first ever kind of football memory was almost, I think, Ajax Champions League. That's kind of like, and I don't even really remember that. I just kind of vaguely remember seeing lots of black people in red and white running about.
Shall I be honest with you? The reason why this Van Basten, I didn't even know about black players like that until I saw Ian Wright.
Oh yeah. Ajax and AC Milan around 1994-95 is like my first actual recollection of like high quality tech black people in a good team. So like
Van Basten's got 3 Ballon d'Ors, you know. People just brush that off like it's not.
Crazy. And he also retired. He retired at 28 as well. So 28. If he played for another few more years, he might have won another 2. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, at number 10 we've got Maldini. Because one person had him in his list, and that person had him at 5th, which was KG. He's not on this list. Listen, probably for me the best defender of all time. Him or obviously Barassi, who's unfortunately died recently. You could say, or Baresi, say his name. And maybe you got like you look at the Nestas and stuff. But Maldini, he was like one of the best left backs ever and one of the best centre backs ever. In fact, you could argue he was the best at both. So that for me, you could argue he's the best centre back of all time. He also ticks your box. He played until he was like 42, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He won like 4. I think he won 5 Champions Leagues.
You know what? Yeah, and with you saying this, I might have actually swapped Van Dijk out for Chiellini. With you saying this, based off my criteria of longevity and quality.
Thank God, there's a hope for you.
No, because the thing is the thing with Maldini was, if I'm going to be honest, he was never the best defender in any team I watched with Italy. Really, in that time period, there was always somebody who was really good, like Chiellini or Nesta or Cannavaro. He was still lights out. But I never thought Maldini.
What international wise, you mean?
Not just even a club. When I was watching
not
Maldini
at Milan, bro. You can't say that.
Nah, when I was watching Maldini and Nesta, I was like, Nesta was the guy. I was like, Nesta is the best centre back. So I think Maldini was incredible. But it's one of those things again.
Hey, what's up today, bro? What's going on, bro? Because you're controversial.
Maldini ticks all the boxes.
This is annoying because I'm only talking about my experience of watching players. Yeah, when I've grown up watching Pete Chiellini I wasn't necessarily watching peak Maldini. I was watching peak Chiellini. Yeah, and Chiellini for most of the years he was playing was better than Maldini. Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying he was a better player than him, but when I was watching these two players, Chiellini was the better player. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't think that's crazy.
You think Chiellini was better than Maldini? All right, cool. We're moving on.
Like,
that's KG.
Watching,
KG had Maldini in his list. He's the only person that had Maldini in his list. In number 9, this person, I think this is the first person to have multiple people have him in his list because no, I'm lying. Only one person had his list, and he had him at 3rd. So one person had this guy in his list, and they had him very high. No. Hold on. No, 2 people had him in his list. Sorry, 2 people had him in his list. So one of them at 3rd and one of them at 10th. He's number 9 on the list. He's got 9 points. And it's Luka Modric. Jay had him in at 3rd place, and KG had him in at 10th.
Modric is how can anyone like technically you can. I understand people putting Zidane above him, but Modric should really be above Zidane, all things considered.
Can I say something? I don't even think Modric would be my highest Real Madrid midfielder. I'd have in his era. I'd have Kroos above him.
I would what? Kroos doesn't touch Modric.
Kroos is better than Modric.
No chance. No chance.
Kroos. I watched Real Madrid a lot, Barcelona as well a lot over the years. If you watched the season, rather than just forgetting all the PR that they love putting out, because Modric won the Ballon d'Or, even in that Croatia team, by the way, he wasn't even the best player in that World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain the point. You watch the seasons, and Kroos was the better player. 1920 when they won the league, Kroos was the better player. 23-24 when obviously Modric was a bit more of a bench player back then. He's like 35. Kroos was better. 16-17, Kroos was better. 15-16, Kroos was better. 14-15, Kroos was better. In all these seasons, Kroos was actually better than not all of them. Some seasons Modric was better. Go on, bro.
You're missing one particular point. Where did Modric come from before he went to Real Madrid?
Right.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Listen. Like, honestly,
that's the only way that works.
No, honestly, seriously, I thought we were actually having a show where people can ask me to justify why I'm saying stuff. It's dumb. Modric has
hear it.
Modric has a fucking Ballon d'Or. He had 6 Champions Leagues. He captained his team to fucking little Croatia, captained to late stage World Cup. Yeah, like the guy has a golden ball. What are we doing here? Like,
no, I can hear why you put him in there.
He has a Ballon d'Or. Even if you think I'm overrating him, the guy has a Ballon d'Or.
No.
Modric, what you're asking us to do, and this is, it's not like a stupid argument. It definitely isn't. It's not. It's not a bad argument. Sure. But you're using that one Ballon d'Or to...
No, I'm using...
And he should... And by the way, can I just say on that, but he should never have won it. Like, there's 4 players above him that year that should have won it, above him.
So he could have one good year, but what's called Kroos...
And he actually only won it because Ronaldo had a certain case going on, and they couldn't give the Ballon d'Or to Ronaldo because of that certain case. Okay. That's the actual only reason why he won the Ballon d'Or.
I'm just saying, because this is exasperating. Listen, the guy has insane longevity, so he has what, 20 years playing at the highest level.
I agree.
He's got a Ballon d'Or.
Milner too.
No, he's got a Ballon d'Or. He's got a Ballon d'Or. He's got six Champions Leagues, and he has a World Cup golden ball. So my point here was like, he has the gold. He has the performing and international.
Did he win the golden ball?
Yeah, he did.
He has a Ballon d'Or.
Crazy, innit?
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Crazy, innit?
So he's got a Ballon d'Or. He's got a golden ball. He's got 6 Champions Leagues, and he has mad longevity. So to me, I'm like,
no,
shit, he surpasses.
Okay.
Okay,
cool.
Jay.
Hold on. How many Champions Leagues does Kroos have?
6.
He has 6, but he doesn't.
And he has it with 2 different clubs.
2 different clubs. He also has a World Cup, I do believe, right?
No, but he doesn't have a golden ball, and he doesn't have a.
I know, but Modric doesn't have a World Cup. And he doesn't have a Champions League in another club. So I'm just saying some people have.
But you can't compare Germany and Croatia.
I'm saying the individual accolades is what adds to me giving them. Otherwise, it's just
No,
Yeah,
but
that's
Jay,
for one
Jay, can I just
season, bro.
can I
That's
just
for
say can I
one
just say
season,
can I
bro.
just say
One
right?
season doesn't outright.
Can I just
10
say?
others,
Can
bro.
I just say on?
listen, okay, in that case, it's just all fucking opinion. Why if Ballon
It is
d'Ors
his opinion.
and
Yeah, it is
serious
his opinion.
trophies don't matter, yeah, then it's just all our opinion. Let's disregard everything that players accomplish, and let's just talk about
No,
player
but
preference.
Jay,
No,
that's not
hold
what
on,
I'm
Jay.
saying.
He's not going to use that
Hold on,
criteria
hold
to
on,
separate players.
hold on. You saying he's better than Cruz is not a bad opinion, and you having him in your top 10 is not a bad opinion. But when you have him at third, and there's two other midfielders who I always say when the people say Modric is better than these guys, I say when they played against each other, Modric couldn't get fucking near them on the football pitch.
Okay,
they battered him. He couldn't get near them. So I can't put him above him.
Right, let's talk semantics here. What is the name of this list?
Top 10 players of all time.
No, it's not. It's greatest.
Oh, greatest players of all time.
Greatest, right? So Modric's greatness is personified by the stuff that he accomplished and did, which includes the Golden Ball, which includes, William Ballon d'Or. Yeah, the individual accolades that he accomplished and his longevity. I've still got Iniesta and
Iniesta
in my top six. They're in my top six.
Can I just say
I'm only putting Modric there because of his accomplishments like that. We're talking about very small margins between these players.
Yeah, but the thing is with the Ballon d'Or argument, right? I think I could be wrong. Iniesta and Xavi have finished in the top three times, right? Both finished second and third to Messi or Ronaldo, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
Modric's only finished top. I know Modric won it, but he only finished top three. And bear in mind, it depends on the year. Like the years that Iniesta finished second or third in 2010 when Messi won the Liga and obviously Iniesta won the World Cup and scored in the final.
100%.
Are you saying, Jay, are you saying quickly? Are you saying that because they're so what's it called? They're level playing field kind of when it comes to the performance. You're putting hold on. Let me just finish. You're putting but what edges Modric is because above all that level playing, he's got that one Ballon d'Or that should edge him. Is that what you're trying to say?
Personal preference, I think Iniesta was the better technical player. I genuinely do. However,
you can get a better career as well.
I can't say Iniesta over Modric when you take accomplishments into the equation.
How? He won the World Cup
because of the one Ballon d'Or, yeah?
Because
of the one that Ballon d'Or elevates it. It just elevates your whole like Benzema.
So Jay, would you also say by that logic? Would you say that Rodri is also greater than Busquets then?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, he's consistent with it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That one I agree with. That one I actually.
I disagree, but that's fair enough.
I just think with the whole Modric being better than Iniesta, the only one like
he's
every
not
point you've actually made is better than the Van Dijk one because this one actually makes sense. Because Modric actually has a great.
Like it.
It doesn't make because I can't have a centre back in my top 10 players of all time. That's crazy. It's true.
If I was to say to you, Touchline, since Cannavaro won it, who's the highest ranked defender in the Ballon d'Or voting? It would be.
But I wouldn't have either of them in it. I wouldn't even. They went in my top 50 because the centre backs.
And that's fair enough. All I'm saying here is like Modric to me, when we're making this debate and when we're making this argument, right? He's
an elite level midfielder.
Do you think he should have won the Ballon d'Or? Honestly, do you think he actually should have won it?
Listen, I'm not sure. Yeah, but what I'm saying is it like if I look at all these players, when I look at Zidane, you got the big moments, you got the World Cup final goals.
Modric doesn't have big moments, you know.
Modric does have big moments, but he doesn't have Zidane big moments. Iniesta's got a World Cup final goal, things like that.
Iniesta is the only player in the history of football to be in a man of the match in a Euros final, Champions League final, and a World Cup final.
100%. So my thing is, my preference is Iniesta over Modric as a player. Yeah. However, when judging this, I have to take into account individual accolades. You have to. Yeah, it's why when people turn on me and say Ronaldinho and Kaká, I'm like, I hear your argument. My argument and the rebuttal is De Bruyne played in the Messi Ronaldo era, yeah, which is why he couldn't, yeah.
But you can say the same about Iniesta.
Exactly. But that's why I'm saying Modric winning the Ballon d'Or and breaking the Messi Ronaldo monopoly on the Ballon d'Or then deserves some credit.
But it does deserve credit. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I do, as I said, I do think that he shouldn't have won it. I just don't think he should have won the Ballon d'Or that year. It wasn't like he was the best player in the world. Iniesta and Xavi both had 3 years where they were in the top 3 of the Ballon d'Or. They finished above Ronaldo in those 3 years. Messi three-peated the Ballon d'Or.
Both of those players are in my top 6. Do you see what I mean? So it's not like
no, I agree. I don't think the argument
and these guys are here. I'm like, it's like I think it literally goes Modric, Zidane, Xavi. I think it goes Modric, Zidane, Iniesta, Xavi. I think that's what my list is.
I think Modric is bottom if you're going to go them for, in my opinion, personal opinion. But anyways, we're going to number 8. This is the proper top 10 now. This guy, hold on, let me find him. 3 people had him in the list. People had him at 8th, 9th, and 6th.
I hope Neymar isn't in this top 10.
This guy, right? Mr. Link had him in at 8th, Roms had him at 9th, and KG had him at 6th. And it's Kunle's boy. It's the so-called Premier League GOAT that never won the Champions League with a Premier League club. Had to run to Spain to get it. Is Thierry Henry. He's technically number 10, but he's number 8. As the 8th best player. Yeah, all right, mate. As the 8th best. Well,
he's 8th.
Yeah, well, he's 10th. He's the 10th best player, but 8th in the rankings because there's a joint.
I wouldn't have put him in the top 10 of all time, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even put him in my top 50 of all time, but that's crazy, man. Like, top 10 of all time.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Top's mad. Top's mad. Like, bro, KG had him at 6th, Rob's had him at 9th. KG is mad to me because KG, I know, is quite an older fan. So he's seen, like...
KG, Man U KG?
No, this is KG, the Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan.
Okay.
Right. Do you think, I would have thought, like...
Can I just ask as well, do you think Henry goes down higher or lower than Benzema as an all-timer?
Lower. He's worse than Benzema. Benzema was better than him. On every metric.
I actually agree with that. But Thierry Henry was a bad ball player.
I think he goes down below Benzema. Maybe not.
Jay, I got a question. Do you reckon Mbappe surpasses Henry? Do you reckon
Mbappe's He's already surpassed Henry.
Can I tell you why Benzema can't? Personally, for me,
go on.
He didn't have an international career.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
What?
That's a lie. Benzema played in the 2014 World Cup and he was a top goal scorer. He played in the 2021 Euros and he was a top goal scorer.
2014 World Cup was a top goal scorer. Please bring that up.
For France.
Oh, for France. Come on, bro. Fuck off, man.
We scored like 4 goals.
Top goal scorer in the whole tournament or for his country?
I bet. Okay, cool.
Right, when have we ever flexed top scorer for your country? What is that?
Okay, cool. What did Thierry Henry do? What did Thierry Henry do for France when he was the guy? When he was the guy, what did he do? Because in 2010, when he was supposed to carry them and Zidane's not there anymore to hold his hand, they got knocked out the group stages.
Okay, when he had a great team, Benzema around him with Mbappe on that, he didn't even get to a final. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Benzema didn't
get to a final with France.
He got banned from the squad because of politics.
Oh, so he missed out on an opportunity. So I can't give him praise for something he didn't achieve. He didn't do.
No, we're talking about Thierry. You're trying to say Thierry Henry is better than Benzema?
Yes, he's got 2 international trophies. Benzema has 0.
Does Benzema have 0?
What are we doing here?
Benzema doesn't have 0.
Yeah, 0 international trophies.
No, he has got one. He's got one.
Okay, which competition?
Hold on, into that. I'm sure he's got one.
Get out.
I'm sure he's got one.
Did Thierry Henry not do well against? Did he not have?
Yeah, he won the Nations League. That's I knew he won the Nations League.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And by the way, Benzema did get to a World Cup final. World Cup runners up in 2022.
Did he win?
Well,
I never said did he get to a World Cup final. I said did he win?
No, you said got to a World Cup final. That's literally what you said.
Nah, he didn't win though.
And he got to a World Cup. He got to a World Cup final.
And he's got a Euros and a fucking World Cup.
Yeah, carried by Zinedine Zidane. Carried. I would have won. I would have won the World Cup.
You said
Mbappe got carried by the best squad in the.
Hold on. You say carried in the 2018 World Cup. Yeah, you say carried. You say carried by Zidane.
Well, I mean, if you're going to say Mbappe got carried,
wait, let me finish.
We're saying Benzema didn't carry anyone to anywhere. That's what we're saying.
But in the 2018 World Cup, there was guys like Antoine Griezmann, there was guys like Paul Pogba, there was guys like Raphael Varane in the defense. There were so many players, that were elite, in that team.
Kante as
And
well, by the way.
Mbappe was on top of it.
Kante.
Mbappe didn't carry
Kante,
France in
the
the
best
2018
DM in the
because
world.
Never
if
said he
anything,
carried
yeah,
them, but Mbappe
he
was the
didn't
guy.
carry them. He actually stunk it out in the final against Croatia. I know he bagged the goal, yeah, but other than that, he was terrible, yeah, right? And in the Euros,
Other than scoring,
let me finish and then you can roll
You're being fair.
and also,
They just pick
and
choose
also
what
in
they
the
like,
Euros,
man.
Mbappe was terrible. That's another one. Yeah, in the
Yeah,
Euros, he was
yeah.
terrible in the Euros. And this
But
World
this
Cup
isn't
right now-
about Mbappe, anyways. It's about Henry.
No, but you're saying he's been carried, yeah. But guys like Griezmann, guys
Why are we
like
bringing up Mbappe? Who brought up Mbappe?
no, but you say, no. But my point is that you're saying Thierry Henry got carried. Well, you can also make a case that with Mbappe because he was in an elite
You
team.
cannot make a zero. You can make zero
You can.
case Mbappe got carried. No, you can't.
You
He was a
can.
top goal scorer in every
Yes.
tournament he played in. How can you
Bro,
say he got
forget
carried?
this top goal
Are you
scorer.
being dumb? Are you being
Bro,
dumb? on
Griezmann
purpose?
was
How
better
can you
for
carry
France
your top
than
goal scorer?
Griezmann. Yeah, is better for France than Mbappe.
But he
He
didn't
is.
carry him. Even if you think they didn't
He
carry him.
carried him, and Pogba carried him as well. He
Like,
did.
couldn't they?
No,
You said he said he did.
what we're trying to say is that nobody carried anyone in that France team. It was the best squad in the
Thierry
tournament.
Henry scored one knockout goal when he won the World Cup against Saudi Arabia.
Okay, what about the
Right.
Euros?
I don't know. I haven't checked the Euros. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
you missed that one out because that one looks different to you, doesn't it? That's why you
Do
don't
you
talk
want
about
me
it.
to type up?
Touchline, you're so strategic with your arguments. I love
Oh.
it. You missed out the ones he scored 2 knockout goals in that tournament, by the way, and was man of the match in the final.
Did Henry score in? Oh, cool. Anyways, either
So,
way,
so
I
don't
think-
pick and choose. That's what I'm saying.
I think
Benzema had zero
let's-
international career, so he can't be better than Henry for me. You
yeah,
might
but
think
his,
otherwise.
I think his club career
might
is
think
surpassed.
otherwise,
I
that's
think
fine.
his club career is clear as Henry's club career. Not even close.
That's fair.
Please.
That's fair enough. But
But I think, yeah, as I say, with Henry, he's in at number 10, kind of 8th, 9th, but whatever. 10th best player, 8th position. As I say, none of us had him on a list.
I thought you were saying, I probably
Couldn't
I
have.
wouldn't have had him on my list.
You wouldn't add this, right? So we can't really ask people why. Yeah, I'm saying he's on the list, but
I'm
do we believe he deserves to be on the list?
What, Henry?
Yeah.
No.
No.
If
In the
Van
Premier League,
Dijk's
yes.
in the list, then yeah. But if
Premier
not-
League, yes, yeah, but of all time, no.
I swear.
Yeah, if Van Dijk's in the list,
Yeah,
I
Henry
wouldn't-
would be in the list
I
for sure.
personally I'm not trying to listen. I'm not trying to say
Because
Van
I'd
Dijk-
put
I'm not trying to say Van Dijk was better at his job than Henry was. But what I am trying
That's
to
what
say
exactly you're saying, bro. That's exactly
is
what you're
that
saying.
is
Literally what
not
you're
for
saying.
me, Henry. I mean, I can.
because if we're putting Henry, I'm also putting Ibrahimovic, who was a better player than Henry.
No, I mean, like my thing is, I think I can make a more viable.
Then I'm putting
argument-
Suarez.
I think I can make a more viable argument for Van Dijk being the best centre back than I could for Henry being the best striker.
I think, listen,
I
look,
think neither of them
Couldn't
should be anywhere near the
Couldn't
top.
they-
I'm saying the
couldn't
Van
they
Dijk
knows,
argument
Mark?
would be easier to make than the Henry argument.
yeah, Kone knows my
I think
thoughts
they're
on
both
Henry.
fair.
Innit? Like, I think Henry was a very overrated by Arsenal fans. I think big reason
that's
why he's
fine.
overrated by you guys is because you were so shit after he left, so you held on to him like a teddy bear. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
took
And
him
you
to
also
bed
didn't
at
watch
night.
him, so that's fair.
That may be true.
An hour
can't
into
That may
really
be
the
take
true,
a
but
picture of someone who's never watched
But that may be true. But I
That's
mean, can I let me finish
Yeah.
my point? Let me finish my point. Like
No, there's no point because you didn't watch him. So there's no
a
point.
so-called Premier League goat. Yeah, I'm saying the so-called Premier League goat never scored an open play goal in a final. No, never scored a goal in a final. In fact, a so-called. Oh no, let me. So-called
Is
Premier
there
League goat.
finals in the Premier League, bro?
Bro, hold on. A so-called
No,
Premier League
Alvin, is
goat.
there finals in the Premier League? Do you play finals in the
I'm
38
going to get
games?
on to the Premier League, but anyways,
Yeah.
obviously it counts.
The
It does
Premier
count
League
onto the Premier
goat
League.
didn't score in
You don't just
That
judge
doesn't even
players.
make sense.
Pardon, you don't just judge players off what they do in the
No,
Premier League.
I'm just
This is
saying
what they
that
do in the Premier
sentence you
League
made doesn't make sense. The Premier
No,
League
it
goats
does.
didn't score in finals. Make
Well, you can
zero
make a
does
case
make
that
sense.
he's
Because-
arguably in
because-
terms of
I- finals in the Premier
Only
League.
Arsenal fans do this, yet they try when it was Bruno versus Rice.
bro.
Oh no! When it was Bruno versus Rice for the Premier League Player of the Year, you lot were singing up that how Rice could play 2 games a week. So don't give me the whole it's only
Who's
Premier
you
League.
lot? Who's you lot?
Arsenal fans, so tell me they weren't.
Bruno
They were saying-
deservedly
they were
won the
saying Rice
Premier
in
League
it,
Player of the
they
Year.
weren't
What do you by you lot?
Who's you lot? What you mean by that? I think Bruno
anyways.
deservedly won the PFA Player of the Year.
Anyways,
Deservedly.
on that, right? He's Premier League go. Never scored 1 goal at Old Trafford in the Premier League in a 6-1 loss. Scored 1 goal at Anfield in the Premier League and scored 1 goal at White Hart Lane. I don't know his record at Stamford Bridge. So the big away
Yeah,
games,
because you don't
no
like that
show.
record, innit?
No show. No. I actually don't know. I actually don't know his record. I swear I actually don't know his record.
I know you don't because it's a good record. That's why you don't know it. You live all the good ones and talk about all the bad ones. That's how you argue, Touchline. That's like your MO.
No, it's not. I genuinely have never actually.
The first ever time I heard someone use his top scorer and the top scorer for his country.
Henri scored.
For the tournament.
Hold on. Henri's record at Stamford Bridge was good. He scored 2 goals at Stamford Bridge his entire career, mate, and only one of them was in the Premier League. So my point will still stand, right? But yeah, for me, he doesn't deserve to list. Premier League, yeah. Premier League, yeah. But
who did you ask? ChatGPT or Google?
ChatGPT.
Yeah. Ask him if they were lying.
Well, that's what he says. He said,
I never asked. I said, ask ChatGPT if they were lying about that. Just and see what they say.
It's just, I don't know how you ask it, mate. I just.
I never realized ChatGPT lied.
We're gonna get into 7th. We're gonna get into 7th.
I have lost the ability to prompt ChatGPT. I don't.
I didn't know it lied so much until I was like, wait, these stats are fake.
It does lie. I don't know.
Sorry, what do you mean oops sorry about oops? I made this up. What do you mean you made this up? Oops sorry, you know.
With number 7 is the one that's got 3 places in. So this is now number 9, 8, and 7 in terms of the 7th best player, the 8th best player, the 9th best player, but they're all in number 7. Joint 17th place. Joint 17 points. We'll start off with this guy. I have him in at 2nd.
Okay.
And no one else, only me and Ahmed have him in the list. Ahmed ends at 3rd.
It must be Neymar.
No, it's not. It's not. You've got Neymar on your list.
Is it?
I have him at 2nd, and Ahmed has at 3rd. But the reason why no one has him on the list is because he's an older player. But for me, I think his greatness is so great that the fact that people didn't have him in the list is mad to me. Maradona.
Okay.
Right. Nobody had him.
No, only me and Ahmed. I have him 2nd, and Ahmed is at 3rd.
Hey, the young bucks have got. Listen, come on now,
bro. Maradona.
Well, you know ball, isn't it?
Yeah, you sit this one out. You can't explain this, man. You had Van Dijk, but not Maradona.
No, because I think it's down to whether you watch the player or not. I never watched Maradona play.
No, that's fine as well.
You know what I mean? So I was just.
Man wasn't watching Maradona.
No, but bro, that goal he scored against England, where he gets the ball and he just does the little like roulette thing in the middle of the park, and then skips.
Bro, what he done for his country and for Napoli, is ridiculous.
Yeah, what he did, I think, like, bro, you remember Napoli, right? We see Napoli as a reasonably sized football club. They hadn't won a league title until we joined them. He won 2 back-to-back. And then they didn't win a league title 30 years until after he left, right? This guy carried Napoli. He made them actually, I wouldn't say they're a powerhouse, because they're not a powerhouse, but somewhat a reasonable team. Let's say the Spurs of Italian football, right? And he made Argentina Messi's whole career was, I have to, like, they tried to say to Messi, you have to win the World Cup because of Maradona. Maradona won us the World Cup. We want you to win us the World Cup. This guy got to 2 World Cup finals, best player in both World Cups, by the way. And by the way, they rigged it in the 1990 World Cup. They told him he had to lose. Carlos Albarbi actually said that the Argentinian president come into the room and said, you've got to lose this final for whatever reason. I know what it was.
Whilst all playing in dodgy pitches and boots.
Yeah, he was telling it, brother. He hated English people. He had English people. When he said on the pitch, he said before the game they played England, he said, these lot killed our fathers, because obviously the Falklands War stuff. Then he went out and destroyed England. Do you get what I'm saying?
I have a question for you, Touchline.
Go on.
Do you think Messi could have done the Napoli thing that Maradona did?
Yeah, Messi's already done it. I know it's not at a certain level, but
he's not done it at all.
No. Let me say Barcelona in 2019.
He's not done anything similar to it, bro.
Okay, cool. But he has carried a team, though. Barcelona got carried by Messi.
I'm talking about a team like Napoli. Could you see Messi doing that?
Yeah,
team down in the dumps. That's not. You did it too much. Napoli are like Leicester of the Serie A.
Put prime Messi in Villarreal in Atletico. Atletico just a bit too far. They're a bit bigger club than Napoli, but put him in like a reasonably decent team, he'd win him the league.
Tottenham.
I'm saying Napoli weren't a reason.
Yeah, if you put him in Tottenham, he would have won multiple league titles at Tottenham. He would have multiple league titles. If you swapped Heung-min Son with Lionel Messi, they would have won the league multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they would have
Fair.
won a champ.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Especially
You're
on the
overrating
Hotspur,
where
the
Napoli
blitz
were.
that-
Napoli
yeah,
were like
blitz.
Leicester or the Serie A, not like Tottenham. They're like
Nah,
Wait,
they
Leicester.
Connor,
weren't
you
that
don't
Leicester,
think he could
they
do
weren't
that, innit?
Nah, they
Nah,
were, bro.
Napoli and Tottenham are broadly similar.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Napoli and Tottenham were-
Wait,
Tottenham
Connor,
are
you don't think
bigger
Messi could do that,
establishment than Napoli, bro?
Pardon?
Personally, Tottenham are bigger than Napoli, bro.
Oh yeah, we are, but like,
No,
you
no, I
gotta-
agree with that.
If you think about like the Mazzari era when they had that Lavezzi, Hamsik, Cavani strike force.
Yeah, but I'm talking. But this one,
That's-
this is
that was
after
still a
Maradona.
squad,
I'm
But we're talking about
I'm
before
talking
Maradona.
pre-Maradona. They
Oh,
were
yeah, but
Leicester,
like,
bro.
so-
They were Leicester.
So yeah,
They were Leicester, bro.
I don't know how big or little they were. Like if you say
I'm-
So
I'm
they had
telling you, they were Leicester,
they had
bro.
0
Okay.
league titles and he won them. There were only 2, and then they
Yeah,
went
so
30 years without
Messi
league
ain't
titles.
doing that. Messi
No,
ain't
Messi
doing
is
that.
doing
bro.
that. I'm
He's
telling you
not
now,
doing
Messi
that
is
at
doing
Leicester,
that.
It's
bro.
actually
He's
true,
not
you know.
doing
that.
I mean,
Messi.
it's
He ain't
actually a
doing that
decent
at
point.
Leicester,
Messi
bro.
made
He
it.
ain't
Okay,
doing that
cool.
at
Well,
Leicester.
so what are we trying to say that Maradona's better than Mahrez did it?
Hold
So
on,
is Mahrez better than Messi?
hold on. If Mahrez can get Leicester a title, Messi could.
Yeah,
probably
Messi
get
can
Leicester a
definitely get them.
title.
I'm telling you now,
Yeah,
bruv, Lionel Messi
Come on.
once scored 73 goals in a
Leicester,
season.
that Leicester
bruv.
title has kind
Yeah.
of killed your argument.
It
Yeah,
has, it has. bro. I'm not gonna lie. Fucked it.
Do you know what I'm saying? Listen,
Well,
Messi-
man, like Danny
But-
Drinkwater can do it, but Messi
But
can't.
still, I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly,
saying.
bro.
I don't think Messi would. Messi's not going to the club. That's the.
Yeah,
No, but you
Yeah,
gotta
but it's
understand
like-
though, like the times
yeah.
back then is really different.
you know Maradona actually played for
Yeah.
Spurs.
Like
You know-
Messi
you know,
ain't
you know
going,
Maradona
oh,
played
shit,
for
I'm the
Tottenham
best
Hotspur.
player in the world. Let me go to a dead
I
team.
don't
Yeah,
know.
like the conditions that
Messi ain't
Maradona
doing
played in, yeah.
Yeah.
Messi hasn't played in those conditions, innit? Like,
Oh,
people-
like-
we're not doing. Can Messi do it in Stoke?
No.
Stop this fucking
No, you're missing the point. You're missing the point.
The reality
Messi
is,
could cook, yeah. Messi could cook in any league, yeah. If 100%, I'm
any
talking
era,
about.
anything.
I'm not saying that Messi
Hey,
can't do it in the
this is a
Maradona.
wood-
the
Right,
only
this whole
reason Messi's better than Maradona is because he's in love with the coco. If he wasn't in love with the coco, then it would have been a different thing.
Now
But
hold on. We say all this, but if Messi was in the Premier League when Roy Keane was, Keane definitely might have given him a career.
Yeah, but Pepe and Ramos already kicked them
Yeah,
their
he's
time,
doing a
bro.
Haaland on him straight. What?
Yeah, but he's very durable though,
Catamo
like
would've
Messi.
got
Though.
him.
You
Catamo
can't
on them,
break
man.
his
Come
legs.
on. Catamo would have got him, bro. Messi wouldn't be able to
Lee-
stay.
yeah,
What, if he
Lee-
danced around defenders and he won't get his studs done.
Lee
Nah, no
Catamo
way.
would have. Yeah, surely Lee Catamo would have got.
Yeah,
it,
he
got
would.
his
He
ass.
would
But
have
the
been.
thing is, yeah, the talent-wise
footballer.
between them two is literally pretty much the same.
Who?
Messi and Maradona, they're both
Yeah,
literally
but one's
identical
on
players.
coke, one wasn't. So that's.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like Maradona was just—he was just a crackhead, didn't it? That's the issue. But
But the
Because
fact that he played one man of the
Maradona
matches on
talking about
coke.
Yeah, Maradona talking about Messi is like when you're in the smoking area.
bro, you know,
saying,
there's
like,
literally a
very
goal.
United
There's literally a highlight sheet of like them two both scoring identical goals in it.
Yeah.
Like they're literally the same player in it. But Messi, I do believe that Messi could have done it in that era in it. I do believe so. In terms of Napoli, I don't know in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, listen, we mentioned Messi, yeah, touchline's best friend, and then he's dipped, bro. I hear it. But yeah.
I feel like but yeah, this Maradona, yeah, I think it's just the criteria, the touchline criteria that he gave me in a WhatsApp message at 9:30 was not clear enough for us to come to a consensus list.
Yeah,
You know,
but we know that Messi's on compound V and that. We know that.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but on a
Yeah.
real though,
If you like Barco, if he never had those
Yeah.
injections.
if you eliminate career yeah, and longevity, if you just put
Oh,
them side by side, yeah, who's actually a bit like who would you say is a better player?
Yeah, but like you might as well
Maradona is, but he just didn't give us enough for him to beat Messi.
You might as well throw Adel Tarabat in there if we're disregarding everything that makes players.
Anyways, I'm glad that I lagged out because I feel like I was about to hear Messi couldn't do it in the Premier League, and I think
No, he
that
plays
might be the
Premier
most
League, bro.
diabolical opinion I've ever heard in my life.
I think
You know,
Messi.
Messi right now could cook.
You know, Messi's got more
Oh,
goals
that
against
was
the
a
top.
joke.
You know, Messi's got more goals against Arsenal, Man City, Man United, and
Yeah. He
Chelsea
can cook
than
in any
Ronaldo
league,
does.
bro.
And he's never
He can-
played in the Premier League.
He can cook in any league, bro. He's
Messi
adaptable.
would cook in the Premier League, but what we're saying is, I think he'd be in the injury table a lot more than he's been in Barcelona.
No, he would, bro. I'm telling you now,
He would.
bro. Do you know what they used to do to him? I need to show
I know
you.
he's on compound V in that, but he wouldn't be able to withstand Shawcross and all them man's double studs and all that.
What do you think Ramos was doing? And Pepe?
That's one team, bro.
Okay, cool. Yes or no? Do South Americans not play like thugs?
Bro, I hear what you're saying, bro. But leg breakers, they don't play like that in Spain, bro. They don't play like that.
I couldn't. You've
Not every
actually-
team. They
I've
don't.
actually-
They
You
don't-
can't
they
injure
don't do that.
Maradona.
I
They
couldn't.
don't.
After
You
this
might have
stream,
the
after
odd
this
team
stream, I'm
that
going
do
to show
it.
you some fouls that Messi's had to deal with. Yeah,
Bro,
I've seen.
I'm not
I've
saying
seen.
he hasn't, but week
No,
in, week out,
Cool.
he's gonna
Move
hit
on.
the.
Move on.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna, no. Move on. This is. We're gonna show you afterwards, right? Joint with Maradona, we've got Xavi. I have him in at 10th. This is the first person in my list, by the way.
I took him out.
Jay has him in at
Did I?
6th. Misling has him at 7th. Ahmed has him at 10th.
Oh,
Rob
no,
has
no.
him at 7th. And KG has him at 9th. Everyone else has him. This is the first player that everyone has in the list. 17 points. No one really has him too high. For me, do you know what I'm saying? I kind of like, I'll be honest, like, if I was being honest, I wouldn't even mind putting him above Zidane. Bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I think in terms of, I think Xavi might be the best midfielder. Like, him and Iniesta were ridiculous.
I don't think either of those players are better than Zidane, though. I'll be
No,
real.
Yeah, I had Zidane above them both, but I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
but it's but if I had Messi outside me, I could probably tick a tacker with somebody else.
No.
Hey,
Why do you think Ibrahim Afellay had a career at Barcelona? The small, you know what I mean? Like small. You could do a little. I could do a little.
Yeah, but look what they did with Spain. Look what they did with
Hey,
Spain.
Messi made everyone think they were good.
That's
What's
what
his
I'm
name?
saying.
Bojan. What's that
Cuenca.
other?
If Isaac Cuenca can play for Barcelona, I could have got some Copa del Rey minutes. You know
Bruv,
what I'm saying?
Deulofeu played for Barcelona,
You could have. But
Deulofeu played for Barcelona.
This guy won the World Cup,
Yeah.
won the Euros, being the best player, by the way.
Yeah.
And the Euros when he won it.
He's the best at
Who you
controlling
talking
the game
about, Xavi
I've
or
ever
Iniesta?
seen in my entire life.
Xavi.
Xavi is the best at controlling the game. He's number one.
You know what? I will say
Nah,
one thing
nah,
about
nah,
like
that's
Xavi
Zidane.
is that
No
I
way.
feel like Xavi changed the way we tactically looked at that kind of midfielder. Like him and Pirlo, they were kind
And
of.
he was a right back at first, you know, Xavi.
Bro, I don't. But I was, and if you
Mad
also think
thing.
about
Mad
Xavi,
thing.
Xavi also did his ACL in an era when like doing your ACL should have been like old Yeller,
Real
take him
talk.
around the back of the house and shoot him, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like he came back. It's not like the same thing. Like, I don't know what like he. Just think about the player he would have been if he never did his ACL. Look at like Van Nistelrooy, for example. And you see the difference of the player he could have been, and he was
True.
still a very high level
Joke of
player.
a striker.
So
bro.
I would make the
Yeah,
argument
that's
that
nuts.
if Xavi never did his
Joke of a striker.
ACL, he probably goes down as the best midfielder of all time without question.
Yeah, the Pearl one's interesting.
But he did. So
Yeah, he
Zidane.
did. So here we are. Here we are arguing on the God's internet.
Look,
Here we
I'll be
go.
honest with you, like,
For me, I think he could definitely be the best midfielder of all time.
look, for me, the goat is Messi. My goat is Zidane. There's no footballer I enjoyed watching more on the TV than Zidane. For me, that's me. I understand everyone's stuff, like in terms of Messi's the goat, but my particular goat, the person I enjoyed watching
What was it?
more.
What was it specifically about Zidane? Was it because he was quite big but graceful, or what was it about?
Yeah,
him?
the elegance, and when he
was
just
a very
decided,
elegant player.
okay, I feel like turning it on. Okay, it's
Yeah.
a wrap for everyone now, and it like he could just do that, bro, effortlessly.
Yeah, he dog ragged that Brazilian team as well, bro, with Ronaldinho. I know it's fat
34.
R9,
But,
but
Yeah,
I'm going to make one argument about Zidane. I know we're not quite there yet, but my one argument about
Don't
Zidane,
piss me off though, please.
what I'm saying is it's the inversion of, you know, like people criticize Kane for going missing in big games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zidane was the opposite.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
biggest games, he turned up,
Turned
and
up.
those are the games that people remember. So when people are
they're rightfully so though.
Oh, rightfully
Yeah.
so, 100%. But I'm saying when people go to grade players, they're not thinking about the 10, 15 games in the season he didn't turn up. They're thinking about in that final, he had a
He
huge
turned up.
game, and they remember that for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And that is why Zidane is rated so highly. Yeah, it's not because of his week by week performances and things
Yeah.
like that. Not
His
the same
Countless
where we-
big moments. man.
Exactly.
Countless
He has
big
so
moments.
many big moments, and rightfully so. I even put him up there, like, because he deserves. But on the flip side, I want people to acknowledge that the micro analysis that we give modern day players was not there for players like back in the day. It wasn't. And I
Yeah,
promise
because
you-
now, but Jay, the reason why is because everyone's
This is about
Everyone's
Xavi.
No, but once
now,
even the
We're
gonna get onto
analysis, the
We're
analysis.
gonna get onto Zidane. We're gonna get onto Zidane. We're talking about Xavi.
Yeah.
Everyone has him in the list.
Yeah.
Some of them. Look, no one has him extremely high. Look, I have him 10th. Jay has him 6th. Mr. Link 7th. Ahmed 10th. Rom 7th. KG 9th.
Wait, I thought I had Xavi 10th. I didn't have Zidane 10th.
Talking about Xavi, mate. I'm talking about Xavi.
Oh, I thought you meant Zidane. My
yeah,
bad.
I'm talking about Xavi. Yeah, I think everyone agrees he deserves to be in the list.
Yeah, I think it's a uniform across the board. Everyone's like Xavi is one of the top 10.
One, in my opinion, he's one of the only Barcelona players that isn't overrated.
Who's overrated for Barca?
Like, they're pretty much every player that's ever played for them, like in that era, other than obviously Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets, maybe Neymar. Other than that, majority of the players they had the Puyols and stuff like that. Dani Alves was an overrated.
Where do you stand?
Jordi Alba.
Yeah, oh my god, I forgot to put goalkeepers in.
Thank God.
Yeah, Van Dijk definitely is in my top 10.
Well, we're not, yeah.
Guys for that. Like, because obviously I didn't even put Buffon in.
Would you put Neuer above Buffon?
Neuer's a better goalkeeper than Buffon.
I know Jay would.
Neuer for me is the best goalkeeper of all time, which is why David De Gea for me is the best. Yeah, because he was better than Neuer when Neuer was in his peak.
It's been
he was, bro. David De Gea was the best keeper in the world, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, but is he bouncing?
Yeah. I gotta go, man. Big up,
sweet, bro. Love, bro.
Bro, you see this. Listen, bro. Didn't Casillas get Casillas was a very good goalkeeper, but I remember him getting. Did he not get dropped for Lopez at Madrid?
Casillas was overrated, by the way. We're losing.
He's a good goal. He's a very good goalkeeper. I think Neuer is probably. I would, bro. The saves that he does, bro, is mad.
And Neuer redefined the goalkeeper.
I think he's the most well-rounded goalkeeper ever, bro. I think De Gea has the best. I think De Gea has the best reflexes I've ever seen from a goalkeeper ever. I think Neuer is more of an all-rounder.
In terms of shot stopping, I've never seen a goalkeeper as good at shot stopping as David De Gea. I don't care.
Mata even said it, bro. Mata,
you can say completeness. Neuer's better, of course, definitely. But in career-wise, not even close. But in terms of shot stopping, the attribute shot stopping, I have never seen a goalkeeper consistently make double saves and triple saves like they were nothing. Yeah,
I've never, bro. I'll be real in it. Yeah, he's the only reason why I watch goalkeeper highlights of De Gea.
Facts. That's what I said. He's the first goalkeeper I've ever seen in my life where I used to watch goalkeeper fucking montages.
The saves.
I remember the song. I remember the montage. The monster. I'm turning to a monster, and he's been down with the hater, and how he started his career and he was shit. Then, bro, this guy. In fact, he's the first goalkeeper I've ever watched where I sat there and watched things. But when I was about that,
Van der Sar was more. Obviously, he's got a better CV than De Gea, innit? And he had the more memorable, because of what he done in the penalty shootout. But Van der Sar was more well-rounded. But you see the same, bro. I think he could have done better in that final against Barcelona.
With Xavi,
yeah,
he definitely could have done better for them goals, but especially that Eto'o goal. Joint with Xavi and Maradona, we have someone who, let's say, right, I have him in at 7th. Jay has him in at 10th. Mr. Link 10th. Ahmed 7th. Roms 4th. And KG does not have him in his list. It's Neymar Junior dos Santos.
Yeah, I think him. Yeah.
Joint with Maradona and Xavi.
Yeah.
Neymar
Ahmed,
being.
You have him in at 10th, 7th, bro, with me. And Jay, you have Van Dijk above Neymar.
Yeah. I mean, my issue with Neymar is I think he's a supremely talented player.
For sure.
An all-timer. Like
talent-wise, he'd be top 5.
It's just my issue with him is a little bit like
career choice.
A little bit of career choice, a little bit as the number one option, limit the limitations of him as a player. Like, obviously, when he was part of like Suarez and Messi and everything like that, amazing. But he also had an amazing team around him. He's obviously a very good player. I know, obviously, looking at it, you'd be like, why would you put Van Dijk? I'd be like, well, when I look at Neymar as a player and his career, I almost feel like
his talent doesn't translate into.
It's almost like I'm like, has he left everything out there in terms of his talent versus what he's got back? And I almost look a little bit and I think, am I being harsh? Like, it's, but we're looking at like all-timers and stuff. So the margins are quite small. Do you know what I mean? In terms of how you're distinguishing between the players, you almost have to be very critical.
I think I think in terms of
Listen,
pure
I'll be real,
football,
innit? I think his performance. You know what's mad? I think his performances in the Champions League, even against the Prem teams, the one against Liverpool, even not just the Prem, but like his performance against Atalanta, is one of the best performances I've ever seen from his.
that game he wasn't that good.
What? Atalanta? I think no. Atalanta.
Atalanta was the stinker in it, and then they just scored 2 goals at the end.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think he said.
And he scored 2 goals at the end.
It wasn't Atalanta. No, he didn't. I don't think he's. I don't know what the score was, but that was his
best performance. I mean, he was good in the final. In fairness, people love to say he wasn't good in the final. He actually was good in the final
against Juventus.
No, against Bayern. But Neuer just pulled off some worldies in it. No, I think in terms of pure football, I think Neymar can chat to anyone other than one player, in my personal opinion.
But I'm not. I kid you not. Yeah, like the Bayern performance, the one against Liverpool. You know his performances in La Liga as well. He's been there for 3 years. And you know what's mad? Yeah, he's probably the best winger I've ever seen. Honestly, best winger, other than best winger that I've ever seen in my life.
Messi.
Yeah, Messi is like
Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo. Okay, Ronaldo. Okay, yeah, Ronaldo is better than Neymar as a winger. That's calm. But outside of those,
10th is Henry, 9th, 8th, and 7th is Xavi, Maradona, and Neymar. They're all joined together. But yeah. Listen, I think I understand his career is actually a massive letdown. Like for Brazil, his career is a letdown. For his club career, it's a letdown as well. But in terms of pure football, pure talent.
But it translated on the pitch. I don't know why people act like it hasn't translated. It's just that
he didn't do it. I won't say he didn't do it enough. That's a lie. He did do it enough. But he didn't. He hasn't won any major trophy like the big trophies. Like as the main guy, he didn't win anything for Brazil. And the one tournament he wasn't playing for Brazil, they won the Copa America in 2019. Yeah, there's so many bad things about his career.
The thing is, Neymar gave all of his best games here, like all those times at PSG was wasted because he could have easily won an extra 2 Champions Leagues if he gave those amazing. Because people don't understand his first season at PSG was unheard of. That's when under Unai, so he should have stayed at Barcelona. He should have won more. Messi even said that. Listen, if you want to win the Ballon d'Or, you can have the set pieces. You could take free kicks. You know, he has the big moments as well. The comeback against PSG in the final, Neymar. Not only did he bag a free kick, but
he won the Olympics. You're going to guess up the Olympics. Loud.
Yeah. The ball that he played to Roberto as well with his weaker foot was sensational. Like he is literally he doesn't have the World Cup, doesn't have the Ballon d'Or, and only has 1 Champions League. That's what's holding him back in it. But he didn't look out of place in that MSN. Even when they were both too injured, he was carrying. Listen, he reached a Champions League final with Bayern Munich under Tuchel and was balling out. Played against the likes of Bayern Munich. I know the final.
Cunha won the Olympics as well. No. Cunha won the Olympics as well. Surely not. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm like, no, it wasn't.
Where would you say his peak was?
PSG, but the thing is, 2017 was probably his peak, innit? That was for me Neymar's peak. 2017, last month's at Barca, first month's at PSG. But yeah, as I say, bro, you go to that French league, bro. No one cares about what you do in the league. No one cares about what you do in the league. No one really cares. Do you know what I'm saying? No one, like, it doesn't matter what you could pull off the maddest.
Unless you win the champs in it. So.
Yeah, the maddest stuff, and people will still look like, I never watched it. Do you know what I'm saying? I never saw it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I just seen that. Yeah, big up Jay for jumping on, bro. Big up Jay.
I apologize for my list. With the benefit of hindsight, Van Dijk shouldn't have made it. Probably shouldn't even have argued for 20 minutes earlier. But thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Love, bro. In at number 6, we'll just fly through these now. We have Iniesta. I believe everyone had him in the list. Everyone had him in the list. I had him at 9th. Jay had him at 5th. Missling had him at 6th. Ahmed had him at 8th. Roms had him at 6th. And KG had him at 8th. So decent numbers across the board. 24 points in at 6th place. What we saying, bro? Like, Iniesta, best midfielder of all time or behind Zidane?
I would put him just behind Zidane, but he's the second best midfielder of all time, bro. 110%. Like, this guy, the ball was stuck to him like chewing gum, innit? He was sensational, innit? I actually think he was Barcelona's best midfielder.
No, he didn't. Hold on. No, he didn't. He beat fucking Germany, bro. You liar. Anyways, go and carry on, bro.
I actually think he was the best midfielder in that Spain team, even though all of them have different roles, yeah. I just think he was the most talented. I think his performances were sensational. I think his dribbling was mad. His playmaking, like everything about him, big game player too. He's won pretty much everything, yeah. And yeah, like a player like him, yeah, he's a generational player, innit? His career matches it, his performances match it. Big game player, like I said, peak wise, yeah, he's the second best midfielder that I've ever seen. 110%. Bro, there was a few, there was loads of matchups. I'm pretty sure a young Iniesta came across Zidane, and like it was an interesting battle, bro. They came across each other, and Iniesta kind of got the better of him. I know Zidane maybe might have not been at his pomp here, but still, yeah. I think those two are just generational, them two players. Zidane.
Yeah, Iniesta for me is one of my favorite. Iniesta and Xavi were my two favorite midfielders of all time.
100%.
I'm saying he was unbelievable. No, he didn't. He said he beat Spain in the Olympics final, and he didn't. He beat Spain in the Confederations final. Yes, but again, Confederations Cup is not one of the big trophies, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a trophy. It's like winning the FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a big trophy. Yes, fair play, but you didn't win a World Cup with Brazil. But anyways, we're back on to Iniesta. Yeah, for me, he has a shout for being the best midfielder of all time. Go on a World Cup final.
Outside the foot, was it? Yeah.
No, I don't think it was on the volley.
Volley, okay. Yeah,
man of the match in a Champions League final, man of the match in a Euros final, man of the match in a World Cup final. Listen, Iniesta's second to none, bro. Modric above Iniesta to me is...
He's the most aesthetically pleasing midfielder.
Arguably ever, yeah.
Actually, arguably, yeah.
He's I think with the thing is with Jay, what I would have spoke about was the whole Modric stuff. Was that with Modric, I just like every time Modric played Iniesta, they played against each other for about 6 years.
Iniesta was the better player, but he always came out on top.
And Modric couldn't get near him. Couldn't get near him on a football pitch. Could not get near him. That's why I can't put Kroos above Iniesta.
You think Modric could have played in that midfield three for Barca? I think he could.
No, I don't think he would have got in. He wouldn't got in.
He maybe not got in, but do you think he could have played in that team?
No, he couldn't. He wouldn't have sniffed him. He wouldn't got. He's nowhere near Xavi and Iniesta as a pure football player. Nowhere near them. Yes, you could say he had a better career, even though he didn't have a better career, in my opinion. But you could say he had a better career. That's cool. But bro, if you're talking about Iniesta and Modric as a pure player, who's better? When Modric used to play Iniesta used to Modric couldn't get near him. I can't remember the times when Modric beat him. Like they barely beat Barca.
Yeah, but Barca's more dominant though, isn't it? Like it is more.
Yeah, because of Iniesta and Modric.
Yeah. I'm not saying that. Those midfield three those midfield three as a combination was elite.
Obviously they had the juggernaut as well, but that's not like Real Madrid didn't have juggernaut. They had Bale, they had Benzema, they had Ronaldo.
There was more counter attacking though, innit? Than Madrid. There was more like on the counter.
Yeah, because they couldn't dominate the ball because the midfield couldn't get the ball to them. If Iniesta and Xavi were in that Madrid team, Madrid would have dominated the ball and Barcelona wouldn't. If they swapped the midfielders, Madrid would have dominated the ball.
If you're looking at Luka Modric and Toni Kroos as midfielders, are they more Madrid coded or Barca coded in terms of how they play the game?
I don't even know what that means, to be real.
Like, as in, like, if you look at when you look at a player like, I don't know, Isco.
I don't think Kroos maybe Kroos could maybe play for Barca, maybe. In terms of he could play in the six.
But Modric on the ball was elite, like he was very.
Yeah, but he weren't Xavi and Iniesta, bro.
Not Iniesta.
Yeah, he weren't Xavi either. He's nowhere near better than Xavi. Again, it's mad to me how people do this revisionism, bro. When I watch them play against each other, and Xavi used to fucking destroy him. Do you know what I'm saying? And what the thing Xavi is for me the peak of a midfielder. You could argue he's the best.
He's more well-rounded though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got more attributes. He's better defensively, even though Xavi wasn't bad defensively. He's a better dribbler, you could argue.
Modric is a better dribbler than Xavi.
But in terms of what Xavi does, he's more of a specialist.
Xavi's more of a specialist, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, in number 5, this guy, everyone had in the list except Jay. Jay didn't have in the list, but he had KDB, Van Dijk, and all these other players. It's Ronaldinho.
What, 5?
5. You had him in at 5th.
Yes, because I put I know my list. Yeah,
I had him in at 8th. KJ had him at 7th. Link had him in at 5th. Roms had him in at 5th. You had him in at 5th, and Jay didn't have him in at all. Peak wise, 5th is probably right. Peak wise on this list, I think the 4 names above him have a better peak than him. Career wise, he had a good career. I wouldn't say he had an amazing career. Like he won everything in fairness. He won everything.
He achieved everything in that short space.
Yeah, he achieved it all in a short space. That's very fair. But he didn't achieve it like multiple times. He didn't win multiple Ballon d'Ors or multiple Champions Leagues or multiple this, multiple that. Do you know what I'm saying? But he won everything. Copa America, World Cup, Champions League, Ballon d'Or, La Liga. Do you know what I'm saying? He won everything there is to win.
Had iconic moments against Chelsea, against Madrid. Like
you're just a pure footballer.
He dog walked to Madrid and that.
Like Neymar. Yeah, I'm saying he's a pure footballer in my opinion. I think with Ronaldinho, Ronaldinho.
Even when he was out of his prime, bro. Like, by the way, did you see that clip of both Ronaldinho and Neymar playing in the same team? And that was
and they were taking the piss.
But that's a watch
the little back flicks. Yeah, the little back flicks they were doing and shit. That they were taking the piss. Yeah, look, Ronaldinho. I do think he's not better than Neymar for me. I have him in 8th. I have him below Neymar. I think Neymar.
Wait, in terms of you've got him below. You've got Dino below Neymar.
Yeah,
but would you not say Dino is a greater player in terms of his achievements as well?
I think,
and he's had the better peak than Neymar.
He has
achievements.
I think Ronaldinho's best thing about Neymar over Neymar, you could argue. I think I hear what you're saying in terms of greatness. Actually,
it's only stats that Neymar has on longevity.
And the thing that Ronaldinho maybe has, Neymar does have this, by the way, but Ronaldinho, he kind of started it, was the whole influence on the next generation. Like, Ronaldinho has that. Neymar has it as well. That's what I'm saying. And he was also with Rooney. But Rooney starred the most.
Yeah. Rooney's a bad boy player. He's well respected.
Rooney would be on my list if I was being top red. But, like what Ronaldinho did.
Neymar would swap Ronaldinho's career in a heartbeat. 110%.
Because he won the World Cup.
Yeah, but yeah.
Won the World Cup. Yeah, I'm saying I would have won the World Cup.
I think he's greater in it. Like if you're talking about footballer, I would still put Dino ahead of him. But it's if
talking as a pure player, I'm taking Neymar over Ronaldinho. But Ronaldinho in at 5th. In at 4th, I'm gonna wrap through these lads because I'm starving. I need to go eat. In at 4th, we have got 35 points. He got 2 points less than 3rd place. Who do you think it is?
R9.
No, it's Zinedine Zidane.
Oh, okay.
Everyone in the list except Jay. No, wrong. Everyone had him in the list except Roms. Roms didn't have him in the list because Roms didn't watch him.
Okay, that's
I'm at 4th. Jay has him at 4th. Mr. Link has him at 3rd. Ahmed has him at 6th. KG has him in at 3rd. Zinedine Zidane.
World Cup final against Brazil.
Brace. Go against Italy in the World Cup final. Go against Leverkusen in the Champions League final. Go in the Euro final. Anyone ever seen the clip, right, of when they played England in Euro 04, I believe?
04, I think it was.
Yeah. And obviously, Gerrard back pass again. Shock, do you know what I'm saying? Zero discipline.
Days.
Gerrard's got a whole combination just giving the ball to position in a dangerous position.
Thierry Henry, innit? He gave it
to England were winning in the 90th minute. And Zidane gets a free kick. And Zidane scores the free kick. Slaps it. Brilliant free kick, by the way. Love that technique. I try it all the time myself. Right? He then, obviously, from kickoff, England recycle the ball. Gerrard plays it back to Henry. And Henry then runs past the keeper. Keeper takes him out, penalty. Zinedine Zidane throws up on the pitch and wipes his mouth just before he took the penalty, and then slaps the penalty in, and France then beat England. I believe that was the year Greece won the Euros. Yeah, that was the year Greece won the Euros. Elite. In terms of big moments and clutchness, this guy is arguably the best other than Messi.
World Cup, Champions League, Euros, all of it.
Yeah, he's got everything. Everything.
His career is perfect.
Perfect, pretty much.
Perfect player, perfect career. It both translates.
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. He's the greatest midfielder ever.
Yeah, for sure.
6'4", and he's moving like that.
And on top of that, he's an unbelievable manager as well.
Oh, bro, that's even sweeter, you know. Imagine
he's an unbelievable manager. He's gonna win the Euros, by the way. They're gonna beat the Spain in the Euros next time.
Oh, we'll see. That'll be interesting. He's got two. Wait, is it 2 La Ligas? He's got 3 Champions Leagues.
No, he's got 1 because he's part of the Galacticos, isn't it?
Oh, he's only got 1 La Liga. Okay.
Yeah, he got 1 La Liga.
Yeah, bro.
He's won the league with Juventus though. World Cup, Euros, Champions League.
He's the best French player of all time. That's facts. 100%. 110%.
Cantona.
Well, Cantona's sick in it, but I think
no, yeah. Zidane is the best French player of all time, for sure. Zidane is the best French player of all time. Zidane's an icon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone had this bar Roms. Highest he was 3rd with KG and Mr. Link, who are, I think, 2 older fans. They put him in at 3rd, and me and Jay had him in at 4th. You had him in at 6th. And yeah, Zinedine Zidane. Do you know what I'm saying? He's 4th place. 3rd place. Who do you think is 37 points?
R9?
Everyone has this guy on the list, except one person, and that's Jay. So Jay had Van Dijk above this guy. Jay had Ramos above this guy. It's crazy. It is.
It has to be R9.
Ronaldo.
The phenomenon.
Nazario.
He's got Van Dijk ahead of R9.
And bear in mind, Jay definitely watched R9.
Yeah.
I imagine. Jay definitely watched R9. So
the greatest striker to ever touch.
And I'm not trying to hear this whole longevity argument of R9, bro. There's certain players that they can do. They can play for 3 years.
He's that.
So good.
No word of a lie, yeah. I think he's the best teenager of all time. His PSV.
Michael Owen.
Nah, R9. I think
Michael Owen, Yamal, and R9.
I think Yamal is a good shout, yeah, but I think R9, the PSV, is the best teenager ever. Best teenager.
No, definitely up there, man. Look, he won the Ballon d'Or as a teenager as
well. Ballon d'Or as well, yeah. World Cup.
Look, he bust both his knees, right, and he comes back and wins the World Cup. Bear in mind, there was that people like a big conspiracy in it about the whole '98 World Cup, the one that France won, where Zidane scored twice, because R9 passed out, I think, the day before that final, and he was really unwell, and Adidas said to him he has to play because he has to advertise the new boots or something along those lines, and basically, fucked him up. And that can mentally fuck you up, mentally scar you, because you've lost a World Cup final. Will you ever recover? And then literally the next World Cup. Bro.
Did he score a hat-trick against us as well?
Yeah, he did. That is only good Champions. His Champions League resume is terrible. But yeah, that World Cup, after he bust his knee, comes back and delivers probably the best World Cup performance.
Bro, there's so many people, that say
that's up there with Maradona and Messi. Can I to the chat with I'll be back in 1 minute, yeah?
Yeah, no worries. R9 was better than Owen, 110%, bro. R9 was a better player as a teenager. Even though Owen was sick here, but R9 had way more to his game, and he won it at 21. Saying he's the best teenager of all time is mad. No, it's not mad. He's literally top 2 teenagers of all time, bro. And you know what? I stand by it, bro. He is the best teenager. His PSV stint was absolutely unheard of, and what he was doing on the pitch is ridiculous. The goals, the dribbling, the skills, like he was crazy, bro. I'd probably put him over Yamal though, innit? Yamal is in my top 3. That ain't a teenager. One at 21, and these man call that teenage. Bro, we're talking about his stint at PSV, bro. Like he I'm putting him number one. I'm literally putting him at number one in it. And I had 2 World Cups is mad though. Yeah, 110%, bro. Look at the striker.
Yeah, but he didn't play for the first World Cup. He didn't play a minute in the whole tournament, I don't think. So I don't count this the first one. But the second one is arguably a top 3 World Cup campaign of all time, or at least in the modern era. With Maradona wasn't really modern era, but with Messi. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He was ridiculous. He's as some people say, the real Ronaldo. The first Ronaldo. Injuries kind of hindered him from being even greater than he was, but he's already great for me.
You had everything to his game, by the way. Pace, physicality, strength, dribbling, finishing.
Bro, his dribbling was a joke, bro. His technical bit. As a striker as well. Strikers aren't supposed to move like that.
That's why even Jose was talking about it, saying, like, if he didn't bust his knee, bro, he's arguably the best player ever in it, like, with what he was doing.
He wouldn't have been better than Messi, in my opinion, but yeah. 1 and 2, though. First place has 60 points. Second place has 51 points. So second place, 5 people in have him at second, and 1 person has him at 5th.
Okay.
First place, lads, 1. Everybody has this guy as the undisputed unanimous touchline.
Who's got him 5th?
First place. Hold on. In second place, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Man United legend, Real Madrid legend, Portugal legend, football legend. Second place overall as a player. Jay has him at second. Mr. Link has him at second. Ahmed has him at second. Roms has him at second. KG has him at second. Touchline Facts has him at 5th as the 5th best player of all time. Or that I know of. Ronaldo, bro. Why is he second on the list for you?
Ballon d'Ors, Champions League, Premier League legacy in terms of what he's achieved with Man United, what he's done at Real Madrid.
What legacy at every club he's been at?
He's got, yeah, exactly, yeah. Even and his consistency, his longevity, his peak. He's, for me, yeah. Ronaldo always had talent in it, but for him to achieve, yeah, I think he's massively overachieved. Massively overachieved with what his talent showed. Not to say that he wasn't a talented player, yeah. I generally think he was mad, bro. Like his prime in his United, in his early days at Real Madrid, you know, he's obviously changed his game. He's lost a lot of his pace. He's lost a lot of his explosiveness. Yeah, still turned into a great goal scorer. Was never. Listen, you can say that he wasn't fun to watch. Yeah, cold towards the end of his career, which it wasn't, but still had to adjust. And yeah, bro, like I think, barring the World Cup and those things, yeah, he won the Euros, didn't he? He did win the Euros. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But his Euros campaign wasn't the greatest.
It wasn't great, but that's when Eder won it, innit? For them in the final.
Remember, he didn't play in the final, innit? He was on the fucking the
yeah. He got injured.
Directions and stuff.
Yeah. I think Ronaldo's yeah, bro. Like I think he's got.
Yeah, there's not much needs to be said about Ronaldo, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? His career speaks for himself. Yeah, I mean, this guy's competed with Lionel Messi for awards and trophies for the past.
His fanboys don't do him justice. That's the issue.
Yeah, his fanboys don't. I was in the park the other day, right, in the cage, right, playing football, and this Ronaldo fan comes up to me. He said, "Nah, Noodle Hair CR7. Noodle Hair CR7 is better than any peak ever." I said, "That's not even his peak. It's not even his fucking peak." I'm like, bro, these fanboys don't do him justice because they make everyone act like prime Ronaldo was peak Ronaldo. Prime Ronaldo was last 3 years, maybe 2 years at United, 3 years at United for me. First 3 years at Madrid. So there was 6 years. That was his pure utter peak. Don't get me wrong, he has other peaks because he had great longevity. But in terms of that was his highest level performance level as a footballer, I think.
When he had the number 9 on his back of his shirt at Madrid, he was unbelievable, bro. Like on the wings as a left winger for Madrid. I don't know what Wesley's talking about. Yeah, I think Wesley's just complaining, and he's just got. I don't know what he's moaning about. It's like people like on who Erkner Ronaldo was an effing madman. I mean, what did I say that he's not? I literally credited like what he's achieved, and I put him second, and he's complaining. I don't know what he's talking about. He's saying kids, yeah. Even though I'm literally almost...
just ignore him. Just ignore him.
Yeah. Yeah.
With Ronaldo, yeah, as I say, there's not much. I have him at 5th because the reason why I have him at 5th, longevity and achievements, it's not close. Like he's second best on this thing. But I just think in terms of pure talent, maybe I should have him above Zizou. Maybe I should have him 4th. But in terms of pure talent and pure football,
there's loads better than him on, of course.
I just think there's quite a few better than him, and I just think like I can't.
But I think with the greatest, yeah, it's a collection though. It's like there's so many.
Greatest is a collection. You're right, crazy.
Yeah. So for me, yeah,
and he was talented as well. He was
talented, but if we're basing his
he ruined his body when he started going in the gym and doing those extra hours in the gym. It made it way more stiff than he used.
110%, yeah. Like the level of his talent, yeah, was good, but no one looked at him when he was at Sporting and was thinking, you know what, this guy's going to win 5 Ballon d'Ors, yeah, and be the player he has. Because when he was as a teenager, bro, he still had so many holes to his game. His decision-making wasn't good. He was overdoing bare things. He obviously had talent, but no one really had it coming. And in terms of like, he's going to become the player that he did, bro. Like that's...
Wesley, this is common knowledge, bro. Ronaldo definitely overachieved his talent.
110%.
Definitely. There's players on this list, R9, more talented than him. Zidane, more talented.
All of them, arguably.
Dino, more talented than him. Neymar, more talented than him. I won't say all of them. Like, KDB's not more talented than Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? But Henry's not more talented than Ronaldo. But these players, Maradona is, do you know what I'm saying? You could say, right? Some of these players are way more talented than him, but he's, like, in majority of people's eyes, is the second best of all time because of what he's done in his career.
Yeah, if we're talking about talent, yeah, we're not putting him in top 10 or maybe top 15, bro. Or top 10, we're definitely not putting him in top 10.
Yeah.
But greatest, yeah. 100%. Greatest. It's peak, it's longevity, it's achievements. It's like, it's so many categories, yeah, that you have to put into play in it. So I think with what he's achieved, yeah, is absolutely phenomenal. He went out a bit sad. Listen, is he a snake in your eyes? In terms of, is he a snake? Would you say he's a snake? I don't think he's a snake, though, innit?
Care about that stuff, but I don't think in at number 1, who do you think it is?
Kobbie Mainoo.
I mean, I was debating putting him on my list. To be fair, I was debating it, but yeah, I couldn't.
It's obviously
everybody has this guy in at number 1. 6 people voted. He's got 60 points.
I think if you don't have this player in, you're an Argentinian hater.
No, everyone has him in. Everyone has him in. He's undisputed. He's the undisputed GOAT now. I think he's the undisputed GOAT.
Not just now. I'm not joking about that. I'm not
but I think you got to remember, like, there's also a casual element to football, right? And I think in 2018, you could have definitely made a good argument that Ronaldo has had a better career than Messi in 2018. But especially when he started on and went a bit more, he won a La Liga, he won another Ballon d'Or, then he won the Copa America, and then he won the Finalissima, then he won the World Cup. When he won that World Cup, all the casuals, or 90% of the casuals, about 70% of the casual football fans said Messi's the GOAT. Even when they don't watch football, don't understand it to a high level. Anyone who understands it to a good level, or I should say 95% of people that understand it to a good level, says Messi's better than Ronaldo. Messi's the GOAT, right? Messi's better than Ronaldo. You had the odd, like, if you go, by the way, if you see like the clips of like how, Casemiro said Messi's the god of football. Have you seen that, bro? Like that whole Madrid team, like Benzema, Modric, Kroos, Bale, they've all said that Messi's the GOAT.
Well, obviously, he's literally tormented them the whole time at La Liga.
Ramos said it as well. Ramos said he's the GOAT of football. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So you look at it, right, and it's like I'm being generous, by the way. I say 75% of people that understand football all say Messi's the best player of all time. Or at least Messi's better than Ronaldo, the best of his generation, right? That if you go ask him, Messi's the GOAT, Messi's the GOAT, Messi's the GOAT. R9 said Messi's better than him. Now, R9 thinks he's the best ever, except Messi. Do you know what I'm saying? Neymar, same. All these players, Mbappe said Messi's the best. Do you know what I'm saying? All these players said that Messi is the best. Now the casuals have said it. Now the football fans said it. I think he's the best player in the history of football. Undisputedly. I don't even think it's even an argument. I think anyone that thinks anybody's on his level is crazy.
Even if he even if he did not win the World Cup, he's still number 1. I don't know why. Listen, you can say that adds to his career and his achievements, but even if he didn't win the World Cup, he's still the greatest of all time and the best of all time, bro. Like, I don't know why people had to see him win a World Cup in order to put him in that conversation and dismiss, or not dismiss it, or just forget what he's done prior to that. Do you understand? Like, it doesn't, like, Pele's won bare World Cups, in it. Like, no one really puts him. I don't know. It depends who you're speaking to, but I think even without the World Cup here, he's still the best, bro. Like, he's still the best. I don't necessarily think here that you have to win the World Cup.
Do you know they did a DNA test that Messi's actually Brazilian? He's part Brazilian.
Is he? I don't think so.
He's part Brazilian and Argentinian. They said
Really?
that his family, obviously he's Italian, like in his bloodline is Italian. They moved to Brazil before they moved to Argentina, so he's part Brazilian. That might explain it. This guy's Italian, Brazilian, and Argentinian. That might explain why he's this fucking inhumane. Do you know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, he's undisputably the guy. I think with Messi, I think we're talking about the greatest sportsman ever. I don't think any other. I think football is the most demanding sport ever in the history of football, in the history of sport. Because I'll tell you why. Boxers can fight 2 times a year, get a fat payday, and they're off. They can be the champion, fight twice a year, etc., etc. Footballers, they have to play week in, week out, week in, week out, week in. They get 1 month off in the summer, and even then, they might not even get a month off.
But boxing's more dangerous, though, isn't it? Though,
is it?
Yeah, boxing is more dangerous than football.
Is it? But again, it's not a more demanding sport than football. It's not a more demanding sport. You can't tell me it is. If they fight 2 times a year, imagine a footballer plays twice a year.
Yeah, but that one's more of a team. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but
it's a more demanding sport. Exactly, that's the point as well. You're right. More of a team sport. So you've got now, as Lionel Messi, got to carry your team to trophies. Whereas a boxer, it's just yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about other people. NBA is more demanding. Have you seen the size of the pitch, mate? It's as big as my room. Do you get what I'm saying? George, I already know you're American, mate. I already know you're American. Because Americans.
No, the thing is, yeah, like
football have got to play a 90-yard pitch on a 90-yard pitch.
Yeah,
week in, week out. Crazy.
Listen, bro. Football is obviously a very demanding sport. I'm not going to dispute that. In terms of like which one's more dangerous, I don't know. Getting hit in the head, bro. Listen, you could die in it, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, that's more dangerous. But and it's probably mentally straining because you know the camp, what you have to do. So yeah.
Look.
But for me, football is demanded, though, isn't it?
For me, he's the greatest sportsman ever. And for me, he's the greatest football player ever. That's not even an argument. Everyone knows how much I love Messi. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's got everything. He ticks every box. Longevity.
The problem is he just doesn't have a personality, though, isn't it? That's the problem. He's not. Yeah. He don't speak.
No, he does when he plays Real Madrid, though. You see when he plays Real Madrid, bro, and he booted the ball in front of in the fans' faces and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got. He
has Ramos and stuff like that.
Yeah, he has shithousery in him.
You see this World Cup, yeah? I see some people say, "Oh, this has ruined Messi's image. Messi's not humble." I don't give a fuck if he's humble. I want him not to. I want Messi to come out tomorrow and start slagging off Ronaldo because Ronaldo loves doing it to him. Start sitting there saying, "Well, Ronaldo's just jealous. I've got 8 Ballon d'Ors and he's got 5."
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he's just I don't know. He just doesn't speak though, innit? That's the problem. Which doesn't really matter, yeah. But I think it would have added to his you know, like no.
Bro, NBA is not more demanding than football. This is why the problem with people that never played football, bro. I played basketball and I played football. Yeah. Obviously, I haven't played NBA level, bro. But the pitch is so small and like, nah, just allow it, bro. Yeah, Messi is autistic. He doesn't care, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The world just goes around him, bro. But yeah, the undisputed GOAT. Anyways, we're going to wrap up, lads. Big up Ahmed for jumping on for 2 hours, man. I'm going to do a video later on some transfers because Vinicius Jr., when you talk about that, when you talk about Lewis Hall as well.
It's saying that he's not joining, is it? I mean, it's saying that Vinny is accepting the terms of like what Madrid. I don't know if that's true.
Who said that?
Ornstein, apparently. Hold on, I think Ornstein said it. Let me show you. I'm not going to be able to find it because it's lost on Twitter now. Oh yeah, United's playing as well. I didn't even know United's playing pre-season against.
Yeah, but I don't really care about. I don't really care about pre-season, bro. I never do.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I'm saying Man United are planning talks to explore the possibility of Lewis Hall, etc., right? We're putting the needles in there quickly. But anyways, lads, yeah, that's not what Ahmed. That's what Ahmed said. Anyways, I'm out, people. Big up everyone. Big up Ahmed. Big up Jay. Big up Kunle. Big up everyone that gave their list. I'm out, people. Love.